Children, it's fine. Mommy was getting coffee. We're Gucci. How are you guys doing? Hi. See, I went down to get some coffee. I left hubby in charge, and I was like, oh, if I'm late, text me. He was playing Splatoon. He was like, I got distracted. But we're back, you know. Hi, are you even allowed that? It's decaf. It's decaf. Don't worry. Decaf and with no sugar. Almond milk, decaf, no sugar. Translation: it tastes good, but it's a little bitter. Besides, I can't do a lot of caffeine right now anyway. No sugar. Ugh, I'm getting used to it. How's the kitchen? It's still there. You live the bitter life. Dude, I have, like, no choice but to, like, embrace bitter, like, decaf coffee with no sugar. Or tea with no sugar. But I already did, like, do tea with no sugar, so I don't mind that much. I don't like coffee, I never liked it, to be honest. I like tea better than coffee, but if I want something that has, like, a nice flavor, I'll go for coffee. Drinking beans, I see. Decaf beans, but yes, with no, no sugar.
Hey, Lily, thanks for what you said earlier. I am still trying to process everything, but I am glad to have a supportive community like I have here.
Oh yeah, you're welcome. And like, look, don't worry about it.
More like,
I know things might be like hard right now, but just
I'm funny.
Stay with family and loved ones. Thank you.
Hi, Lily. It's always good to see you, Lily G.
Hi! Thanks so much for the sub. Thank you. How about you call it coffee if it's decaf? Because it still tastes like coffee. I can only drink coffee with milk and I don't like tea. I drink my coffee with milk, but I'm doing almond milk right now because, like, no sugar. I mean, the caffeine is gone. Yeah, but, like, we just call it coffee anyway. It's the blue. Thanks so much for the gift sub. Thank you. It's funny because I don't usually touch caffeine. Even all my gsupps, I have them caffeine-free.
I hope you're having a great day. Yesterday was my birthday, and I want to say thank you. You always make my mornings better.
I'm happy to hear it. Day has been good. We've been working, keeping busy mainly, but you know, that's kind of the norm for me, actually. Thanks so much for the super.
Hiya, Lily. Glad I could catch a stream right after finishing up my master's degree.
Congratulations! And thanks so much for the sub. Cyphus, thanks so much for the membership over on YouTube. 17 months, and Nekomorph, always happy to be here. Yay! Oh yeah, I made the entire chat turn to dust like last night, including Octo. No regrets! Has it gotten cool over there? All of Spain cooled down this weekend, thank God. I cannot tell you how foul the weather had been lately. I'm hearing a show in the background. What you're hearing in the background is my husband going ham on Splatoon. Yeah, he's wooming it the fuck up. Oh, you're gonna die! He's doing, like, one of those insane challenge runs that you can do in Splatoon Raiders to, like, get, sphere-like gems. You know, the red ones? I heard the death sound. He got splatted, and then he failed the raid. I mean, you get to level up anyway, though. If you remember nothing about Homestuck, it's okay, Spanish. I can get you the comic. You can just read it. Aquí en Barcelona ha bajado unos cuantos grados finalmente. Bajó en toda la península. A level up is always nice, though. Yeah, I mean, you can still level up in raiders even if you don't have, like, even if you don't beat the raid. Yum. I still have my AC on because using my editing tools heats up my PC like mine. Dude, I always have the AC on, but that's because I'm growing a human and that makes you hot. Poppy, you are a disaster of a story and a game. Yep, and I'm diving in. Face first. Hi, Lily. It was my birthday yesterday. Happy birthday. Hope you had a good one. Burning over here in Portugal, too. Checks over for the neighboring country. Oh, dude, it's so bad.
What it's been was breakdancing inside of you because the heat was making him uncomfortable.
He's chilling today, believe it or not. He's been fairly chill today. Only had a moment when I was like... I was watching anime with hubby. I had like my head on his chest and he was like, ooh, it's time to samba. And I'm like, I can't watch Cardcaptor Sakura if you're fucking dicking around in there, could you not? I forget Portugal exists. I don't know why. Like, it's right next to us. Spain's booty. If anything, Portugal would be the head. Was Bean jamming out to the Cardcaptor opening? I mean, yeah, but like we all do. Portugal is Timu Spain. Don't let any Portuguese person hear you say that. They will get so mad at you. The Iberian tip. Portugal is a head and Spain is a shaft. That's a very short penis. Do try to what you said that though, from what I understand, them and Portugal are heavy rivals for language ownership. Dude, they're like two completely different versions of Portuguese. From what I gather, the Portuguese that they speak in Brazil and the one that they speak over here in Europe is like completely different. It started from the European one, but as so happens, dialects changed through time, so. I'm from Guatemala, I come from Timu, Mexico, and I can live with that energy. Just like Spain and Mexico. Nah, to be funny, like, it's actually Brazil, Mexico and Spain don't really have beef anymore. We chill. Like, Mexico regards Spain with, like, eyebrow raise, and that's it. The Spanish opening of Cardcaptor Sakura is a banger. You know what? I was watching a few episodes in Spanish, and I loved it. The acting is much better than the English dub. But the Sakura noises are not present. What do you mean she doesn't go Fwee when she gets flustered? That makes me so mad. Like, that's why I'm watching the Japanese. I was like, where are the noises? Where are her adorable noises? I need the noises. I need this child to make the fucking funny Japanese noises. You know that thing that she does when she gets flustered or like she has like a moment of like, she's like, Wah, and that's it. I love that shit. They put it in the manga, even in like the Spanish version. But for some reason in the Latin American dub and in the English one, gone. Where are the noises? Where are they? Yeah, she makes the best noises. I love her so much. My adorable magical girl daughter. Like, Sakura always impresses me because the animators have no chill with that show. For me, she's like the ideal magical girl because she doesn't have a magical girl transformation. She has so many outfits, and I think I'm gonna make a whole video just on all her outfits once I catch up to the show. And it's because Tomoyo makes them. And it's really funny because traditionally in Magical Girl anime, the transformation sequence is there as a cost-cutting measure, and because it's like a bit of animation you can recycle. Not Sakura, mama. Sakura has a different outfit for like every show, and she does like the staff summon or using cards with a single different outfit every fucking time. You have to admire the animator's dedication for that show. Tomoyo's incredibly gay for Sakura. They are cousins, though. They are cousins. They are related. Sakura's forever changed me for one of the first hentai works I ever saw when I started browsing the web. No! Lots of costumes. Sakura has a ton of wardrobe changes. Tomoyo is loaded. Yes, she is. Sakura's family is loaded, actually. Well, her extended family. Like, the thing that bothers me about Sakura, right? And I cannot fucking help myself whenever I see it is, Sakura's dad is annoying to me. Because he is an angel of a man. A perfect person, university professor, great cook, knows how to solve that shit. Why did you marry a 16-year-old? Why did you marry a 16-year-old, my guy? Like, people are like, oh, Sakura's dad is so perfect. His flaw is that he's too nice. I'm like, pedophile. Like... Why did you marry a 16-year-old, my guy? Honestly, all of my issues with Sakura's family could have been solved if Sakura's mom had just been like 2 or 3 years older. Say what? You guys didn't know this? Sakura's dad married Sakura's mom when she was 16. Because that was legal in Japan at the time. It's not legal anymore. And to add more problematic to it, he was a teacher at her high school. How old was he? I'm assuming early 20s. He had just become a teacher. Like, Nadeshiko, Sakura's mom, fell out of a tree, landed on him from the sky, and he just looked at her and was like, yeah, I'm sticking my dick in that. Like... That's way worse. I know! And it's like everybody's like, he's so... And it makes no sense to me because he's literally an angel of a man. Like, he's the nicest person, a great father, homemaker, like, generally lovely person, but, like, why did you marry a 16-year-old? Clampy. Clamp is so weird! A Clamp does that shit! It's so fucking weird. It's not the first time they've done something like that. Like the table in Code Geass, that's also Clamp. What's this whole controversy with high schoolers dating college people? No, it's not a college person. It's a teacher. A teacher, a grown-ass man. A college graduate, her teacher, her high school teacher. And that's the only thing that bothers me about Sakura, because, like, the man is the nicest person. He's so sweet, but I see him and my brain immediately goes, pedophile. Like, why did you marry a 16-year-old dude? I know that was legal in Japan at the time, though. Like, Japan only really made it so you could only get married at, like, 18 plus in 2022. But it's still super weird, I'm sorry. They should have aged up Nadeshiko, honestly. If Nadeshiko had been, like, in her senior year of high school, like 18, it really would not have been as weird. There would have still been an iffy power dynamic because he was her teacher, but it would not have been nearly as weird, no. And it's so funny because, like, they mentioned that, like, Nadeshiko's family did not approve of the marriage, and I was like, is that because they were rich or because of the age difference, mama? Because, like... I wonder why. Yeah, I was saying that, like, I wonder why. It was because they were rich, by the way. It had nothing to do with the age difference. It was entirely because they were rich.
Sakura's dad is not even the worst teacher within the series to do it. Card captor aged funnily.
Clamp does things very weirdly, yes. Thank you. Don't tell me, though, because I'm still watching it. I'm going through it. I don't know why so much of the show is marked as filler, since you get they get a card in each episode. Like, almost every episode has a card in it, and, like, there's plot. So I don't know why so much of the series is marked as filler. Also, Mei Ling is the most annoying character in the show. Like, she only exists to be annoying. I love Xiaolong, or Xiaoran as we fucking called him in Latam. Eyebrows. But like Mei Ling is like, why? Is that the weird real master thing? No, that is Kero! Kero-chan is useful. Kero is actually, in my humble opinion, the best magical girl mascot you can get. But Mei Ling is Xiaolang's fiance, cousin. Japan. But she's annoying. What? Look, it's Asia. What do you mean fiance cousin? She wants to be his fiance, he's not having it. Because he has a big Fujo crush on Yukito. I think. So far, no one spoiled me. It's funny though, because like in theory, a second cousin is safe. Like you could marry your second cousin and nothing would happen like genetically, but like, it's still weird. Clamp is full of psychos. Clamp has very unique writers. Mei Ling is an anime only character they made for some reason. Wait, she wasn't in the manga? Oh, that's why all of her episodes are filler. Yeah, actually, I didn't read all of the manga, but one of my friends had a bunch of volumes. I never saw her in there. No, yeah. She's an anime original, huh? That explains a lot, actually. Because I feel like she's only there to be annoying. Like, she doesn't do anything. She doesn't have any magical abilities, like... Second cousin is still genetically unsuitable. Dude, it's so weird. Clamp just does that. Clamps also did Chobits, and the desk thing was Clamp too. Clamp is weird. Wonder why they put her in then. That's a good question, actually. Does anybody know? Because, like, she serves no purpose other than to be aggravating. The anime would have been a lot shorter if they followed the manga. True. That is true. It's not a very long manga. I actually want to own it. I need to buy the volumes.
I legitimately think that some people have a warped idea of what a given age looks like. Too many live-action things where 30-year-olds play teens. And too many anime drawing preteens with the body of 20-year-olds.
Yes, oh my god, have you guys ever like watched any like high school movies from back in the day? Like John Tucker Must Die, goated girly pop movie. All of like the high schoolers in that movie, it's like that's a college person. Like, whenever I walk by, like, the school that's in my area and I see, like, a sea of broccoli-haired babies, I'm like, what the fuck? This looks nothing like what high schoolers look like in movies. And the worst part is, what, when you're a high schooler, that's what you think you look like, but in reality, you're, like, a gangly motherfucker who's, like, just barely proportioned normally. Does 21 Jump Street ring a bell? Yes! Yeah, like, I see them and I'm like, wow, they're so tiny babies. Look at all these 50-year-olds, they're all 25, yeah. Yeah, my name, yeah, exactly. Raimi Spider-Man was all 30-year-olds playing high schoolers. I thought that the Raimi Spider-Man one was, like, college students. Hello, Transformers. Oh, dude, yeah, no, yeah, Megan Fox is totally a teenager, dude, totally. I was not nearly as curvy in high school as what I am now, like... When I entered high school, I was like, my life is a lie. Dude, it's so off-putting, because, like, there are some high schoolers that look like grown-ass bodybuilder men, because some kids just do develop faster. But then there's, like, most of us are just gangly fucking dipshits, like... They were in high school for like a third of Spider-Man. Oh. Bodacious. Yeah, I became bodacious when I hit my 20s. Thank you very much. Megan Fox is funny because like everyone knew her from Jennifer's Body. Yeah, and from that one scene in Jennifer's Body. Yeah.
Raimi 2 and 3 were older, but they graduated high school about half to 2/3 through 1.
Oh, okay, well that, yeah, makes sense. But still, no one looked like a high schooler. Then there's those kids that look 14 and they're like 17. Yeah, like some kids kind of hit puberty differently. Like, but yeah, you saw like high schoolers in movies and it was like, what the fuck? The actual high schoolers look nothing like this. They're like long and gangly. Jotaro, anime doesn't count. I meant actual Hollywood actors that they get to play high schoolers that do not look like high schoolers. Like, sometimes like you see like the children on Instagram and TikTok going to buy skincare that they do not need, and it's like, you're a baby. You are a baby. I'm 20, people say I look younger than my sister. People tell me I look so much younger than my sister all the time. People assume I'm in my 20s. I'm not. It's sunblock. There was always that one Latin kid that had the mustache at 16. Oh, dude. And it wasn't even like a full stash either. It was like broken up. There was also like the kid who was balding at 16. Fun fact. Wait, how? You're twins. My sister was a pretty heavy smoker since high school. She's eased up and she likes to vape instead, but smoking will destroy your skin. And she also drank a lot. I don't really drink that much. I'd never smoked, and I believe in sunscreen, especially because I live in Spain. Yeah, smoking will destroy your skin and hair. Like, my sister has a ton more gray hair. My hair's like still like a very much a solid color. And I'm not a wrinkly person at all. Because you smashed that bottle, huh? No, my sister smashed it. I didn't. Gray hair's at 30. My sister has gray hairs at 30, yeah. I have a few, but not that many. I'm 41, I still don't have a single gray hair. Oh, you have great genetics then.
There was this dude with a full beard in my brother's graduating class. I thought he was there for his son's graduation.
Oh my god, that happens too. Thank you. And gray, but my hair's great otherwise. And gray hair is good, chat. It means it's not gonna fall out. Baby's gonna look like a vampire with how much sunscreen he'll need to be covered in every day. No, I really hope so. I really hope that, like... I hope that, like, he gets my husband's skin. Because, honestly, I have hypersensitive skin. It's a pain in the ass to deal with. And I'm also pasty as shit. He has a much nicer skin tone than me. But, like, I do hope that, like, he gets, like... his dad's skin, because it's much nicer than mine. I noticed my first occasional gray hairs in my bangs this year in my late 30s. I've had a few, like 1 or 2 grays, but nothing huge. God bless the melanin. He's not even, like, dark or anything. He just has, like, a much nicer complexion than me. You know if it's a boy or a girl? Yeah, it's a boy. It's a baby boy. Are you gonna show Homestuck to your son? When he's old enough, maybe. How many people in your family have bronze skins, or are they all quite against? Oh, everyone on my side of the family is white as shit, mama. Remember, my grandparents are Spanish. My dad's side of the family is Mexican, but everybody has light skin. Hubby's side of the family is like a mix. Like, half of it has very fair skin, and the other half has, like, darker skin. You should have one of those, like, gothic laid up parasols when you go in the sun. I do! Where did your husband learn to speak English? He has a pretty noticeable accent, but he doesn't seem to have one at all. I don't have an accent because I grew up in the States. I spent a lot of my formative years in the US. So from 3rd to 6th grade, I grew up in America. So I spoke English mainly, and that's why my English is so good, because I came back home to Mexico, and I went on the internet, and I never stopped speaking it. Whereas my family actually did lose a lot of practice, and they had their accents came back. Hubby learned in school, But he spends so much time with me and he speaks English all the time that, like, it's just gotten, like, so much better over the years. But, unfortunately, that's gonna have to change when the baby gets here because you can't...
fuck school.
Hey!
I learn English playing Pokemon.
Oh, right, you couldn't read it and you just played it anyway. It's not 8 yet. Why'd you bring me my sandwich? Oh, no, it is. Thank you. Okay, I can eat before we start the segment. I actually have an accent according to some people, but it's very light. But yeah, you can't Spanglish a baby or they don't learn to speak, so it's gonna have to be Spanish in front of Bean for the foreseeable future. Because if you speak 2 languages in front of a baby, they will not learn. It will take them like 3 years to actually learn how to speak. Whose side do you hope the baby gets? My husband's or my parents?
What?
Height. I mean, you're tallish.
I'm manly.
You're not manly. You're like 5'8". My son Gamzee Nepedagog. Let me tell you, stop it. Bilingual children can develop better, but in like the very first few years, you cannot Spanglish a baby. It will take them so long to learn how to speak. Insane sandwich crunch here. Oh, hubby got some actual dinner that is not fucking food for the sad pregnant lady with gestational diabetes that only gets a fucking sandwich. He got like a full-ass fucking chicken katsudon, which I hate him for, but like, I feel guilty depriving him of like the yummy food we used to eat on weekends, because just because I can't do it doesn't mean that he should be like deprived of joy.
I got candy confitos at your suggestion. Also, contrary to what the internet will tell you, you don't need to be 6 feet to get a girlfriend. 6 feet isn't even as tall as most people think it is.
You really don't need that, no. The only girls that care about that are people you don't want to date, mama. Thank you. As someone who lives with someone having sugar problems, it's fucking horrible finding a food, unique food. Dude, I've just given up on takeout entirely until this kid is out of me. Yeah. Completely gave up on it because everything has stuff that would spike the fuck out of my blood sugar, so I just decided not to. Hi! I hope your child inherits your sense of humor. Between me and my husband, my child is either going to be a menace to society or the funniest thing alive, or both. It does sound like you've never been healthier, saying, oh yeah, no, I've never felt better, but my kingdom for a boba, you know? Oh, you're getting memes for the chat? Thank you, while I finish my sandwich. That was hubby downloading memes for you.
I think it's just a regular widescreen experience until you click this button and you get a little tilt action, some shadows. You're like, hey, wait a second. That's a really cool way to play this game. It feels very recomped. Wait for it. You can click it again. Oh, now we're getting into some super tilt. We're not even done yet. You can click it again. This is one of my favorite ways to play it. This is where I think
Does Nintendo
it really
come for this man's
shines.
wig yet?
By the way, you can see my character's moving really fast. You can do multiple speed increases without messing up the music. which is also really cool. It gets cooler. You can click it again, and you can literally see the game from a straight view while still 3D.
That's
It
super
gets
fun.
cooler! Ladies and gentlemen, first person view! You
No, we don't
are
need
the
that.
character walking around the overworld. You thought that was cool? Ha ha ha!
I don't like first
Allow
person.
me to show you third person. I don't know how to use the
That's
words
better.
to describe the excitement that I feel from this project.
Nice mod you have there. Time for some lawsuit. Meow.
I found it.
What?
Guanciale.
What is it?
Is the king of the carbonara.
$30?
Yes.
Is it bacon?
No, it's baked. It's guanciale, cabrón.
Is it bacon?
Bacon is so much cheaper.
We are not gonna use the bacon for the carbonara, I'm telling you right now. You don't know the difference?
What's the difference?
Bacon is the belly of the pig. This guanciale is the cheek.
It's too expensive.
It's too expensive.
For a pasta. We're doing a pasta for friends. It's $30 just for that?
You want me to cook?
Yes.
Perfect. So, I'm gonna cook with the guanciale. If I have
Yeah.
to cook with pancetta or something else, or bacon, I'm not gonna do it.
Okay, like, you can't make a carbonara with bacon. You need thick cut fucking guanciale. Pancetta is fine. You can substitute pancetta if you want to. But if you can find guanciale, it's expensive, but it's worth it. You did not just tell an Italian that something was too expensive for a pasta. Dude, mortally wounded.
10 times more. Bacon is so cheap.
Zio, I offer to cook, you want me to cook. We are gonna split it. I don't care.
No, I don't know splitting that. I'm not paying for that. Let's do it without it.
I'm not gonna do without it.
Then you're not getting carbonara, bitch.
I want you to understand. This is quality. This is the
I
key.
don't care if
You
it's
cannot
quality, it's
put price on guanciale.
I put it and it's $30 and it's too much.
Do one hamburger. Do your hamburger, everyone is there.
Honestly, yeah. If you're gonna ask an actual Italian person to cook, and they found a key ingredient, get it even if it's expensive. Do a hamburger, yeah. I would pay for it. I would pay the $30 for the guanciale if I could get it, yeah. If someone's gonna cook for you, and you want them to cook something from like their country, they should try and find the ingredients that they can. Oh, this is literally what Cuphead blocks are like, yeah. Is this not exactly what it's like? Wow, the second Cuphead game looks so good! This is, yeah! Yeah. Yeah. Dead. That's actually the learning curve for Cuphead. And then you fucking get to the end screen and it's like, oh, I was only one phase in, but... I've actually not done a design review for the bosses of Cuphead because I want to get some of the animations if I can, so I'm gonna have to go in there and either film some or ask Cubby to play while I talk about it. The fuck is everything? You ate so much shit. The video took you a long time as a game of stuff. I already beat it. Like, I already beat Cuphead. It's more like to get the footage because I want to see the animation work because it's just too good to not appreciate.
I tell you, I don't hate a single Pokemon. Not one. Except for Heatran. I can't stand this man. First of all, how is this a legendary?
What the fuck is that?
This man built like a whole blue diamond almond dipped in hot sauce with these Play-Doh legs. He got JJ the jet plane up on his head top. Got these hard-boiled eggs for teeth. You know he doesn't brush them either. He ain't using Quest. And he says, whoa, bo-bo-bo?
Uh-oh.
The frick is Whoa-Bo-Bo? And normally legendary Pokemon have these grand descriptions in the Pokedex.
They do.
This is what Heatran gets. He lives in the caves, and there's heat there. That's why we called him that. And you can tell in Legends Arceus that they were trying to make him sound cooler.
The cross-eyed bit is the best.
Stories tell of this Pokemon being birthed from magma. Its molten steel body holds many mysteries. Ooh.
Stop the cap.
It's like, bro, stop, okay? Stop. Don't try to glaze this milk dud Hershey's Kiss looking. And I got history with this man. In Black 2 and Omega Ruby, I tried catching this dude, and in both games, he broke out of all 40 of my balls. Pause. I know, pause. I had to reset the game twice to catch this dude. No other legendary gave me this problem. It's just him. He's the only legendary that I died to in Legends Arceus because the game doesn't tell you what you're supposed to do. I did get to throw mud at him, though. So. That was fun. But you'd think that would be it, right? You know, they put him in a bunch of games, they give him a little boss fight, and that's it, right? Guess who got a brand new freaking Mega? Why? Why does this man keep showing up? And why do they keep giving him things? I'm about to throw a whole bowling ball up in that mouth. Pause again. They better not put him in Tokopia. If they think I'm about to be neighbors with this dude,
be like, oh, go say hi to Heatran. Make sure you get him a spicy berry. They're his favorite.
That is a level of spite that I don't think is healthy to have, but it's also very entertaining. Let me just put a timer so we can start the segment. Ballet crash out. Yeah, very. Alarm did not. It's okay. Alright. And 1 hour. Which I should probably not drink coffee.
Zootopia and Frozen 3 are coming in 1 to 2 years.
Ugh, I know. I don't want any more. I'm good. I'm good. I didn't even watch the second Frozen movie. What is the segment again? Poppy Playtime, because apparently mascot horror is a thing. Look, I'm making my Halloween videos early, because I'm not gonna be around. My spookiest thing for Halloween is the fact that I'm gonna blink and I'm gonna have a baby. Well, you don't know Olaf's boyfriend? Olaf doesn't have a boyfriend. Alright, it's time to set up the Vaporeon Lude. Are we gonna have to do the spooky stream? If he streams, he might have to do them, yeah. What are the odds of another incident? Oh, very low. Poppy Playtime, from what I gather, it's like an exclusive like fan base of just like children. There's like 50 people in this, but we'll deal. 61, I'm sorry. If I don't finish Poppy Playtime today, I'm gonna be very surprised. Why look at Poppy Playtime when there's a million other spooky games that are actually good? Because you guys like Crash Outs! And also, it's the biggest mascot horror game after FNAF, so it has to have done something, right? It has to have something that have resonated with people, you know? The first few, maybe. Yeah, it has like 5 games, but like, so does FNAF. Chapters, not games. Well, there you go. An insufferable fan base. Do you know how little that narrows it down? Meow.
Poppy Playtime, the series that broke Markiplier.
Energy. Also, I'm already seeing people on Twitter turning on Chapter 5 for Deltarune, which is like, you can't give these people anything, like, entitled-ass children. I had to finish it for myself, but I've been enjoying it greatly so far. Why are you on Twitter? Oh, Hubby showed me. I remember I'm a recovering addict. So no more Chapter 5 streams? I never said that. I don't particularly care. Like, I want to keep playing it, and I want to finish it. Honestly, the best thing to do if you're streaming Deltarune Affectionate is ignore chat.
I've noticed that Poppy Playtime seems really popular in Spanish-speaking countries. I see a lot of Spanish fan art on Pinterest.
I wonder what that is. I did see a Huggy Wuggy plush at one point, I think. Thank you, by the way. Alright, okay. So, let us begin, shall we? In the era of mascot horror becoming a thing after Five Nights at Freddy's came out, there is always going to be what I like to call the clones, the derivatives, the games that are similar but not the same thing. And out of all of the games that are similar but not the same thing for mascot horror, Poppy's Playtime has actually gotten a fair amount of attention. Like, it has like 5 chapters, a ton of characters, a lot of people have played it. I don't know if it's good, okay? I've never played it. I literally read like 3 lines of plot. It's about going back to an abandoned toy factory to do something, and then everything chases you. I have no idea what the quality of life for this game is, all right? Unlike FNAF, which I kind of knew more about, and I had to watch that 8-hour fucking lore video, Poppy Playtime for me is like, what is it, you know? But it's fairly popular, all things considered. And apparently it has deep-ass lore, and there's, like, game theory videos about it and shit, so, I figured, why not? Out of all of the fandoms that I've gone up to and poked with a stick, like, why not poke another mascot horror fandom and see what's it about? What's the deal? What's the character design here? And much like FNAF, we have to judge of, is it scary? Is it off-putting? Or is it just, somewhat questionable mascot character design with jump scares and shit lighting? We don't know yet, and I want to see which one is it. Yeah, is it mascot slop, or is it like an actual fucking, like, decently designed characters, okay? I'm not gonna draw it. At least I don't think so. Not everything that I review is something that I want to draw. But I'm genuinely curious, because, like, it has a pretty big fan base. I've seen merch of it. Like, I've seen plushies in random shops and stuff. So, like, I am genuinely curious if there's anything about it that actually resonated with people, or is it just that the children were like, like, is there some merit to this at all, you know? Huggy Wuggy's in Fortnite. Yeah, exactly. I have to come in here and I have to be objective as a character designer, okay? Like, this is not a roast, things. This is not a roast of Poppy Playtime. This is Lily's genuinely curious. If it becomes a roast, it has to earn that, okay? Like, if this becomes a roast of Poppy Playtime, it would have to have earned it through its own merit or lack of merit. Roast would be hilarious. I don't go out there to roast stuff like this often, okay? So, like, I am trying. hand raised in, like, I'm judging. I'm swearing the oath that I'm gonna, like, fucking be objective. Okay? Yum. And if something happens, if this, like, fucking derails itself, it goes off the rails, completely becomes a roast, then it earned it. Hand on the art book, hand on the fucking Beeble that I am being objective, I swear to God. So without further ado, let's see what Poppy Playtime has to offer. Like, hand on the Emmett Selk statue. Like, right on the ween. I swear, I solemnly swear that I'm being objective, okay? The devs, I swear, they try to break their own kneecaps. I mean, I'm not talking about the gameplay or anything like that, because I've never played, I have no interest. I'm just, from a purely character design perspective, is there merit to this? So, let's begin. Huggy Wuggy. I've seen a lot of merch of this thing, okay? And so, for those of you guys who don't know, Poppy Playtime, the reason the characters look like this is because the plot is basically you're going to find something at an abandoned toy factory. So most of the characters are some form of children's toy. But being mascot horror, they have to be bastardized in some way. So Huggy Wuggy is like the main monster thing that you see. Yeah. So unlike FNAF, which was designed to be uncanny, but still an animatronic that you can look at in the day, the Poppy Playtime characters look pretty innocuous until you get to the scary bits. They still have some character design traits that I would argue are of the uncanny variety. Very long limbs, kind of uncanny valley face, like really big mouth, small eyes, angular pose, but you don't really see the scary quote-unquote version of the character until like you're actually like playing the game proper and it's like chasing you or something. And that's when the villainous character design traits actually do come into play. In Huggy Wuggy's case, it's mainly done with the teeth. Like, Huggy Wuggy, the thing that makes it threatening is like the mouth, right? The mouth, the fact that, like, we have stitches and stuffing that's coming out. We have, like, a second mouth in there. The pose is way more angular. The face is more distorted. And it definitely looks more like it's gonna chase you down and try to eat you. Like, the gaze goes from being, like, a toy that's looking at nothing, very cutesy, to it's staring straight into your soul and it wants to eat it. It's sharper. Like, the triangle on its head is much, much sharper. And the main thing that makes Huggy Wuggy the threatening design, I would say, is the teeth. So you have to understand with character design work, chat, that every character needs to have some sort of intent, right? The intent with FNAF was to be unintentionally off-putting. FNAF, while the animatronics were made to be uncanny, it was more of an uncanny that had more to do with the fact that, like, during the day, you see Freddy Fazbear, and you don't really give a shit. It's an animatronic. It's kind of creepy, but it's fine. And then at night, it becomes like a real menace. And with Poppy Playtime, I feel like the intent is to make the toy design that is not threatening, but then within the context of the game, for some reason or another, I don't know what the lore is, the creature becomes very, 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 very threatening, you know? Yeah, like the flat head turned like ragged, horn-like, very, very pointy, desaturated colors, like. And I think that, like, part of it is to try and, like, capitalize on this thing that, like, especially with children's things, a lot of children are, like, afraid of their toys at times. They're afraid of, like, what they can see in the dark, and something like Huggy Wuggy in the dark might become something very, very intimidating. So I do feel like Huggy Wuggy does have a strong design for a mascot horror character. I don't particularly think that this one is derivative or boring. I actually think that it fits quite well, especially once you get to, like, the scarier part, because the intent of these is to be more creepy. It's meant to be more directly threatening than stuff like FNAF, you know? TLDR, the toys are homunculi. Oh! Okay, so they're alive, though they're not possessed. I've never played Poppy Playtime, and I don't know if I would ever play it, but I do want to tell you guys that, like, the character design, like, there does seem to be some purpose here. Like, I don't feel like it's aimless, at least not so far. This feels like 5 meters tall. Oh, Huggy Wuggy is a statue, by the way, yeah. It's like a living plush, it's a plush statue that they put in the toy factory that just started moving. So, it's big. This could be a limbus abnormality. Can someone draw Heathcliff in a Huggy Wuggy costume? Thank you. Hey, so let's someone put Heathcliff's wig on it. Why Heathcliff? Because I feel like he would fit. They have working organs. I do see some blood and gore, you know? Most of these toys are huge and also just firm plastic over flesh. Ew! But yeah, you can tell, because, like, Huggy Wuggy is kind of, like, falling apart. Someone mentioned that the one on the right is from, like, the latest chapter, and yeah, it does look like it's falling apart. It looks like we've tried to put it through a shredder several times and failed. But a solid start so far. Kissy Missy, okay. Kissy Missy is deadass just, like... What do I say about this except it's Huggy Wuggy but pink? Oh, that's just basically me. Like... So Kissy Missy doesn't actually look that threatening to me. She has the same shape language as Huggy Wuggy, but not nearly as much, menace points. Mainly because the body language for it is fairly soft. Like, with Huggy Wuggy, you will notice that he's very angular, limbs are bent at angles, usually, and the head is, like, tilted in really weird ways. Kissy Missy has, like, very soft curves on her limbs, and, like, just very fluffy in general. And even, like, the either latest one or the scary one, quote-unquote, it's not actually that scary. Like, it just looks kind of sad. It looks more like, battered girlfriend or battered wife than someone that would want to harm me, if that makes sense. She is friendly, and she looks friendly, like... Sad is right. She looks sad. She looks sad. She looks kind of beat down. And you can tell from the body language that she is beat down. Like, there's obvious, like, damage to the character. The arm is in a sling. She's very drawn in on herself. The fur is dirty. And I have to ask, like, these are, like, renders. Do they actually look like this in-game? Or do the in-game models look like Garbo? Like... They do look like this in-game. Oh, okay, okay. I mean... It's pretty much this. That's actually impressive. It's not easy to render fur like this. So they look like this in-game, that's actually pretty cool. But yeah, like, if it's supposed to be like a children's toy, right? It does look like one. It looks like a toy, a particularly fugly children's toy, but it looks like something a toddler would like. The spooky version, maybe not so much, but the cutesy version, definitely. I actually did not put anything on here that did not have a render. Thank you, Spanish. Kissy does also have the sharp teeth, though. I mean, it's obvious that they would have sharp teeth as well, but unlike Huggy Wuggy, Kissy's not using them. She's just smiling. She's just being sweet and sad, you know? The spooky one isn't really spooky. It's sad. It's missing fur. The arm is in a sling. Like, it just needs some help, you know? For most of this, if they really had a pocket version, it will be here. Thank you, Spanish. Yeah, like, she looks damaged. And again, the body language and shape language, even though it's technically the same silhouette, looks very different from Huggy Wuggy. Because, and I know exactly why the toy is called Huggy Wuggy, by the way. It's one of those, like, toys that you could hang around your neck that have, like, Velcro on both hands. I noticed it on Huggy. That it was like, oh, a hug toy. And Kissy Missy might be similar, but, like, the girl version of the toy. I do like the addition of the little eyelashes and the bow around her neck. You don't need a lot to, like, make this character, like, more feminine. But the bow is really sweet. And the cute little eyelashes are, like, everything, you know? Spot. Yeah, it's like one of those, like, cute little, like, hanging monkey toys. They are big, though, like, 2 floor size. Yeah, no, they're, like, huge. But it shows that, like, there is very much an intended difference between the two characters. And, again, when you're trying to make something look friendly, it behooves you to give it some roundness. And since the toy itself is fairly lanky, you make it round by making the arms curved and by softening up the hair a little bit and just making the smile a little less off-putting. You know? Huggy does have a bow. It's around her neck, but I think he does, doesn't he? Hold on, let me check. He does, but yeah, notice the difference in body language that Huggy Wuggy has compared to Kissy. Kissy looks more open and very friendly, and Huggy looks more off-putting and very angular. Yeah. Borderline feral. I mean, Huggy looks, yeah. Huggy looks psychotic, okay? Energy. Mini Huggies. Oh, I hate that. Oh my god, they look like they're gonna mug me. They look like the Monokuma bears. They look like, you know, like the Danganronpa 3 stupid, like, fucking children Monokuma bears that everybody hated. That. These have punt me energy, you know? yeah. They remind me of the Mono Cubs. Why are they, like, slap squatting and looking at me like they want to mug me? Like, give them some Abitas and then, like, They're really tiny, they climb on you, and I'm guessing they take chunks out of your flesh. That's disgusting. You smack them in-game, I want to. Like, these look kickable. They can snap your neck. Oh, right, they're huggables. Set them on fire. Why is the same picture twice on there? It's really funny, because even, like, their friendly versions, I'm sorry, but they're making straight eye contact with me. Straight eye contact with me, and I kind of hate it. The worst part is that it would be so easy to make a monster girl out of this. Like, it would be so easy to make a monster girl out of this. I've done it with a Furby. I can do it with this. But somehow, dude, they look so annoying. They look like they are a hindrance. Lily, don't do it. Don't worry. I'm not saying I'm gonna. I'm just making an observation. They're aura farming in the first picture. They look like they're gonna mug you. This is literally them. This is literally them, chat. I should make a mini Huggy Moose, like a Huggy Wuggy one. Just to see how many people would thirst over that bitch. Like, because the internet has weird taste, right? A social experiment. A social experiment is like, how much can you get someone on the internet to thirst over something? But here's the thing though, right? Both of these are creepy. This picture's creepy. Look, it's like, can I have some chicken nuggets? Or I get your soul? Like, and then these are just as creepy, but these are actually like, they're both making eye contact with you. They're both, like, super off-putting, and the design is the same as Huggy, just in different colors. But, like, the way they're looking at you, mama, like, the squad. I would say that the left one, yeah, like, the picture on the left, the one without the sharp teeth, does way more to be creepy than the one on the right. Me and the boys watching our food in the microwave, bet. Yeah, it's literally the boys. They look like the scrungliest of boy bands. Could you imagine? The sharp teeth are very unsettling to me. They look really unorganized. Oh, I know exactly what these look like. Okay, so the mini Huggies look like the the Dapper Dans from Disney. They literally look like the Dapper Dans, but, like, more unhinged. The Who? No. Do they not have the Dapper Dans at Disney World anymore? It's gonna get me DMCA'd so bad. Literally this. They're singing their songs! They're Dapper Dan. Literally this, but in, like, toy form. The Dapper Dans! Oh my god, yeah, you know, you guys are uncultured fetuses, all of you. Yeah, the quartet. It's a quartet of dipshits, but they're looking at you like they want your lunch money, you know? They're looking at you like they want your lunch money. The barbershop quartet, exactly. Why? Because it just fits. The colors, and they're like hugging each other, like. Oh, they're actual people. I thought they were gonna be on animatronics. No, no, the Dapper Dans are actual people.
Poppy Playtime is what you get when you make Reanimator for kids.
Thank you. We sang for you, pay up with your soul or your kidneys. See, like this. This is the Dapper Dans.
Afterwards, you should look up Markiplier's Poppy Crash Out at the tune of Meet the Grams.
I will probably look that up later. Thank you. Ye old Wiggles. Exactly, the Wiggles of old.
Most of the toys have children's souls inside.
So they did the same thing as FNAF, but different. Thank you. Is that why the company got shut down? They were doing it too much?
Hey Lily, sorry for off topic, came from Limbus Vid. The paper and wax things can be a couple of things. Usually there's a prayer written on it, blessed by priest, then worn for warding/protection.
Oh, cool, thank you.
Final question, which one of these should we get for Pink Baby?
I think Pink Baby would cry at most of these, but thank you. There was a coup. Dude, like, maybe it was like an amnesia thing and they were farming their essence for immortality.
The monsters are canonically made from orphan kids.
That's so mean, though. Thank you. So, like, maybe they were, like, stealing the essence of the children's souls or something, or grinding their bones up for, like adrenochrome or something. Full-ass kids, brainwashed or 1%. No. No, they juiced everything. Why? The main antagonist is continuing the experiments in pursuit of immortality, so I'm not entirely wrong. Not the adrenochrome reference. Eh, baby, 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 baby! Cappy. Okay. Whoever designed the face for this is furry trash. Like, I've been working on some shit of the Pal World Persuasion, and I noticed that most of the pals that y'all wanted me to draw, like, fucking, had bedroom eyes. Why does the Cappy have furry face? Why does the Cappy have the furry eyes, you know? Like, why is it giving me that face? Okay? Like, it's a very cute plushie. It is. And it's actually a very sweet design. Like, I like the little paws. I like the bee stripes. I like the wings. And I like the antenna. And then, like, is that the latest version? She looks so sad, chat. She looks so sad. She doesn't look unfriendly, though. Like, she doesn't look like a character that would be actively coming from your you know, your wig, you know? You know that I'm limbus brained because, like, I see this and I'm like, oh, normal art. Uptight art. It's because it has blood and it's sad. She doesn't seem hostile, though. Like, my limbus-ass brain is like, oh, normal art, uptight art. So this one is edgy, got it. Like, is this, like... It's really funny because compared to FNAF, where Scott seemed to be making up the story as he went along, with Poppy, it feels like they have, like... So far, from the few things I've read and what chat has told me, it seems like they planned out the majority of what they wanted the world building to be before they got started. Because, like, this one's very much straight up, we fucked with children and made them abominations, you know? She's not hostile because she's dead. Oh. Yes and no, actually. There was a plan, but then the writer left. Oh, it was one of those. Why? Do we know why the writer left? What happened, like, with the creative team? Usually when creative teams fall apart like that, that's when things start losing quality. They really did not plan out anything after the writer left. They rushed through story and fumbled reveals. Infinite development hell? They had it all planned, but then they decided to extend it because of money. He left in good terms. Oh, okay. Probably creative differences? Probably because of the NFTs. Wait, were they trying to NFT bullshit? Interesting. But yeah, Cappy, it's a pretty solid design for a toy. It makes me sad, though. It made me very sad. PJ Pugapillar. Is this one also dead? What's happening here? What is this? Is this like... Is it also... It looks dead. It's so dead. Like, the eyes are empty. Like, that's empty eye sockets. He's missing a lot of segments and feet. I feel like this one might have been hostile, though. I feel like, you know, this one reminds me of, like, the Pikmin dog. If it was, like, actually some level of threatening. This one can kill you! But, like, it's still kind of cute, though. The worst part is that, like, as children's toys designs, chat, these aren't bad. Like, if the plot of the game is, like, these were children's toys, that then, later it turns out that they had people inside them or whatever, this actually works pretty well. All the toys are starving. It's the reason that all of them are chasing you. Oh, so they're trying to eat you, bet. Like, okay, so from what I'm understanding, they're not like the animatronics in FNAF that are possessed by a thing. There's, like, actual fucking organs in here. Like, they're actually alive? So, why have they not started eating each other? Maybe they have. Meow. Starving and a good chunk of them are legit insane. Why not just kill them? They have! So, let me get this straight. For some ungodly reason, our MC goes back to this factory. Did they know? And it's like, oh, I'm gonna dick around in here. And you walk into this den of gremlin-ass creatures that used to be children that are now turned into abominations a la human centipede. They're starving, okay? And, they're trying their best to survive. And you're just running around because you think a toy is chasing you. Cappy was one of them. Oh, did Cappy get ganked by another one? But that's so sad, though. Like, the funny thing is, though, right? Like, from a character design perspective, chat, the intent of these designs are to be children's toys. They kind of nailed it. Like, they're not off-putting at a glance. I believe that they would be more off-putting in-game, but, like, if they're designed to be some form of children's toy, yeah, I mean, they have the design philosophy for children's toys. They're very bright, they're very colorful, they have exaggerated shapes, not quite going into Uncanny Valley just yet, and they look like something a child would be like, oh, this is so fucking ugly, I want to take it home, you know? It's like, it works. It just really does work. No one knows what your role as an employee was yet. The designers are mascots of the actual toys that they were making. Yeah. Like, I'm guessing that the toys that they sold were not actually homunculi. The homunculi ones were in the factory. I would love to know the process behind making these, gruesome as it might be, because I have morbid curiosity. No, they were. Why? That was the plan. The toys being sold were just regular toys. All the homunculi were slaves. That's so sad. Okay, let me tell you this. Wouldn't it just... Ballpark, right? Ballpark. Okay. I'm an alien, so forgive me if I don't understand the human mindset. Would it not be easier to have a slave with opposable thumbs? As opposed to turning a kid into whatever this is? Like, would it not be easier to just, like, raise a child to do the menial factory work instead of turning them into whatever the fuck this is? Like, we can stitch thumbs on them. What? That's a good point. Yeah, like... Like, I'm sorry, like, wouldn't it be more beneficial for the company, if you wanted, like, actual child labor or whatever, to just leave them human? Think of the branding. I think this is infinitely worse for branding. Yeah, but, like, normal child labor is boring. True. They weren't made to be slaves, that was just for the failures. Where's the fun in that? Like, look, the story of this game is stupid. Oh! The toys were stronger, apparently. Yeah, but, like, it doesn't have thumbs. The slaves were actually the rejected ones. Oh, okay. But yeah, like, as, like, a children's toy, this is actually a pretty good design. Very long story short, a guy built the whole place to care and protect children at memory of his dying daughter. Big Corporal had turned over and turned the experiment on kids. Oh, okay, so it was kind of like FNAF, that, like, the original intent was to, like, save someone's kid slash get better at robotics, and then it just kind of went off the rails. Got it. They want to find a way to revive the founder's child. Oh, once that soul is gone, it's gone, mama. Mommy long legs. I have seen people who want to fuck this. But again, I have to say this. This reminds me of these dolls that were around in, like, the early 2000s that were, like, bendy, you know? It was like, what the fuck were... Yeah, Betty Spaghetti! I had one of those! I had a Betty Spaghetti, and it was such a fun time. Like... But look at, like, the difference between... And again, for a kid's toy, it's actually pretty fun. Like, bendy limbs, aggressively pink... But then, though, then the uncanny valley starts to set in. Because if these are actually alive, all of our organs are in there, right? The fingers get, like, really long and scraggly, very, very angular, very threatening. The eyes black out almost completely. The mouth is empty. The hair goes from being quite smooth to angular as well. Like... There's a very, very fine balance between something that's kid-friendly and something that's an abomination. And I think that for mascot horror, it's actually fairly easy to fuck it up. At the very least, these early designs, if they are early designs, they seem to understand the line pretty well, you know? She looks like a shitty spindle. Oh my god, wave! It's like a spider. The main organs are in the abdomen. Yeah, like, the thing that makes this go from, like, something that could be a children's toy, but a little weird, to actually, oh god, it's, like, all done in the angles. Shape language for horror is, like, one of the most important things. So if anybody here watched The Shining, right? Yeah. You will know very, very quickly that you know very, very quickly, like, the movie was shot in a very specific way, with very specific cameras, and the intent of the film was to look unsettling, right? A lot of that was done with shape language. Straight lines, very angular designs, sharp cuts, jarring movements, and with character design, you can do the same thing. Predominantly, the shape language you're gonna want, if you want to make something scary, is you're going to want triangles and very elongated shapes. Now, for Poppy Playtime, it's a bit tricky, because with Poppy Playtime, you're dealing with toys. And you can't just make super creepy abominations from the get-go. No. You have to use friendly design language as well, which is why Mommy Longlegs over here has a very round face, round body, soft hands at first, and vibrant colors. But they have to add some uncanny to it, right? So that's why it has the very long, bendy limbs. And then when it's in, like, hunter mode, we have the very long fingers, super elongated neck, black eyes, the wide off-putting smile. Stuff like that. It's stuff that, like, again, it's a fine line. Not impossible to do, though, you know? Leave her in the garden for 6,000 years. Oh, God. Her pupils dilate when she's angry. Yeah, and you have to remember that all of these are actually alive. Like, they're not toys. This is not made out of plastic. I will say, though, I enjoy the color scheme for this one quite a bit because it has, like, those very vibrant pinks, and then the accent colors are done in cool tones. The very bright, vivid green eyes and the turquoise accessories are super cute, you know? My hot take is that they named her Mommy to get people to goon to her. Wait, it's not that deep. It's because if daddy long legs are a thing, so mommy long legs would be a thing if it was, like, a girly pop design. I like the pink shocker. Baby! 17,000 entries on the green side. I shudder. You know what? We're going on an adventure that Twitch can't see. Okay. We're going on an adventure that Twitch can't see. I shudder to think of the quality of not safe for work I'm gonna find about this character. Let's do it. Seriously, I need to know. Oh. Oh, but all of these are like AI, and they made her like just a normal big titty waifu, macro penis immediately. Like, all of these are like fairly normal. God, not before guards are coward. Like, it's just a normal human body with like kind of stretchy arms. Like, turn off the AI. Like, oh, filter AI pose. No, the quality's still dog shit. Like, oh no. Like, God has left us, chat. God has left us. Y'all goon to this shit? Like, damn, bitch, you live like this? Like, ew. Like, that is, god-awful. What the fuck? Literally, I just found one where she's getting, like, fucking, like, doggy, and it says, Mommy's ass is not your sex toy while she's getting railed, and it's like, oh, okay. Like, that was one of the weirdest fucking Rule 34 adventures I've had on this stream, okay? And yeah, no. Like, I'm a not safe for work artist, okay? I'm a not safe for work artist, okay? I've seen some shit in my day. I draw titty daily. I need to know for science. I'm not gonna draw it. How many people want to fuck this? Just ones in chat if you want to fuck it. I'm not drawing it. I refuse. But I'm curious, and for science, I need to know. I love the people in chat that just straight up go, no. YouTube, YouTube. Thank you for saying no, YouTube. Okay, so my faith in humanity is not completely irrevocably broken, but some of y'all need Jesus. Some of y'all need Jesus. No. She could give a good handy at max Spanish. No, like... Like, what? You'd stick it in the hole there, or what? I don't think that mommy long legs is the option, chat. I really don't. And see, that's because it matches with this one. See, now daddy long legs is quite uncanny. Because daddy long legs is making use of those horror film tropes. The horror design language. He looks like he moves really weird and uncannily, very jarring, incredibly long fingers, angular posture, the head is upside down, the chest is actually like, he's like bending over backwards, but his head is looking at you, right? The colors are desaturated, sickly looking, very, very creepy. Learning how to design for horror is its own school of design, I feel, because you have to fight your brain to make something not look appealing. Does that make sense? Like, when you are designing for horror, when you're designing for something that's supposed to be uncanny, unsettling, off-putting, you kind of have to fight your brain a little bit. It's kind of like when you're learning how to draw shit in perspective or dynamically. You will have to fight your brain because your brain will tell you this looks wrong, you know? But with horror, you kind of have to, like, get over that and just embrace the things that make you, like, recoil or repel away from it, because that's how you get good character design. Daddy Longlegs, I do feel fits in what I would like to call a fairly decent portrayal of, like, a scary-ish character. If I was a child, I would find this fucking terrifying. Oddly enough, this guy can only be found in the side game as a skin, which is interestingly enough, but, like, the design end is good enough for me to actually talk about it. So yeah, like, it's a good design. It has good use of color, very nice use of shape, and quite off-putting. Especially with, like, the really, really big pupils. And again, I think the challenge with Poppy Playtime is to take something that could be a children's toy and just corrupt it just enough so that it makes you like, ooh. But it's very funny, because the first time I saw, like, a Huggy Wuggy toy, I will say this, I was just like, I was like, wow, this is trying really hard. And I mean, in a way, it kind of is. But looking at it in the context of the game itself, I would not say it's a bad take on it. Baby long. See, this one isn't scary at all. This is just an dipshit. Like, it's just a dipshit. Yeah, the chudsun.com.org. Like, it's goofy as shit. The eyes are in, like, completely different dimensions. It actually looks fairly friend-shaped. Like, it's kind of unsettling because the color's really sickly, but it's not using horror tropes, if that makes sense. It's very friend-shaped. It's very soft-looking. It looks goofy. It's like, it's literally a chudsun. Like, it's a baby. You have to be lying to me. This does not exist. Spanish literally pulled all of this. If it had a render, it's in the video. Where'd you find this mouthful? From Spanish? Where did you find this? This was in chapter 5. There you go. Drop kick it. It does look kickable. But it doesn't look hostile. It doesn't look friendly either. It just feels like it exists. It's one of those characters that goes, get a load of this guy. This was not a person I think use it for a puzzle. You know, for the amount of, like, fucking, like, people being like, why are you doing this at the start of the stream? Y'all seem really fucking knowledgeable about the franchise. Like, did y'all get, like, morbid curiosities and look it up? Chat, you're not even ready yet. Oh, no. I don't know, Mama. If that thing runs at me in a dark corridor, I'd be shitting myself. I mean, yeah. You bet that it would sound like a dodgeball when you punt it? Yes, like a kickball. You think we know this shit by choice? Yeah? Is there like an 8-hour Poppy Playtime lore video that I could watch somewhere? I thought the Club Cheeto hours would come later. Spanish is in malicious compliance mode. Oh, easily, probably. Somebody send me one. I'll watch it for the bit. I'll make husband watch it with me for the bit. This doesn't seem like things you learn of your own free will. That's why we're here! Game Theory has a playlist, but, like, I need actual lore, not game theory. Like, no offense. Like, I don't take much stock of what Game Theory says for the most part. But yeah, like, Baby Longlegs is just gangly and weird. Like, gangly and weird. Decent color scheme, very interesting texture. Doesn't really seem that hostile. Funny baby.
Here's something that's always interested me. If toys need food to survive, what happened to the toys that ended up in someone's homes?
I mean, it's because they probably raided the fridge in other people's houses, though. Thank you.
They give her long legs and call her a mom. Fear is the thing people will feel for this, right?
No. No, but thank you. Can I kick him? Yes. You think your baby would look like that? Get Shadow Realmed. I mean, that might be funnier than a normal baby, to be fair. Like, normal babies look like potatoes. I was gonna send you a Ban one as a joke, but those barely go an hour at least. I don't think I'm gonna do a Ban review because I've seen the fucking 3D models for that one and they gave me like a fucking like, ugh, you know? I think that the toys I actually got sold are not alive. Bet. Boba Fett, if you gave this to a child, they would run crying. Like... If you gave this to a child, this looks like those elephants from fucking Dumbo when Dumbo was like drunk, you know? The March of the Elephant, they had a fucking parody of that in Bob's Burgers that was just like animal buttholes, and like that's exactly what this reminds me of. Like, if you give this to a child, this one they were fucking going for creepy from the get-go. I'm sorry. Like this one, like, well, you would sell this to children? You would sell this to a child? Pink elephants! Are we reviewing every single Smarling critter? Everything is in here. Malicious compliance, like, okay, like... Both versions of Boba fans are horrific for entirely... Ew. Like... Once you take out the stitches and the eye buttons and like there's actual flesh in there, ew, like you cannot give this to a child. It's going to like fucking spawn nightmares. Like this is scary to me. The company didn't even try with this one. This one I think is when we kind of crossed the line to uncanny a bit too early. I think because that wide open mouth is not appealing to children. No, like. The smiling critters are so goddamn popular with the furries. Wait a minute, smiling critters. Is there a purple cat in this bunch? I think I've seen, like, shit about that character. But yeah, no, like, Boba fan. Yeah, this one's off-putting from the get-go, I think. It's a super solid design in terms of being off-putting, but if it was, like, originally intended to be a children's toy, you kind of failed there, because there's no way a child would find this amusing. Like, no fucking way. I'm sorry, like, the normal toy that's, like, not supposed to be threatening. Mama, that is, like, coming straight from my wig. It got recalled because it made kids have nightmares. Well, no shit! At least in lore, we recognize that the design for this is scary. And I think I will say, I genuinely find the first design to be scarier than the second. Because the second one is just... prime jump scare. Like, the Jack in the Box has been, like, pulled. You pulled the lever, Kronk. So I'm already expecting the jump scare. With the first one, I don't know when it's gonna happen. Because with the first one, it is innocuous enough that I'm like, ooh. But not like, I'm not expecting to be jump scare. And the second one, I'm like, okay, yeah, you're trying too hard, you know? If you gave it teeth, it would be more scary somehow. Actually, I think that the teeth will take away some of the scare factor for this. They had big mouths so they could spray scented gas. Why are we gassing children? Like, why are we, like, burping into fucking children's mouths? Was that, like, a thing that the toy makers thought was gonna be good? Like, what? So put them to sleep. Why? Please don't burp in the child's mouth. I guess it's like those dolls that fart. But, like, they just made fart noises, you know? Sleeping children are peaceful, I guess? Most of the stuff that they thought made sense logically, like... Did you say fart? Yeah, there were, like, kids' toys, like, baby dolls that, like, was like, oh, this one goes potty, and it would just, like, make, like, and that's it. Nightmare gas, yeah. How are you gonna give the child cat powers if you don't burp in their mouth? The fact that the toy that did this is actually cat-shaped, though. But yeah, Bubba is actually kind of horrifying. I like, it's a good design for a spooky, scary game, but I would never give that to a child. Bobby Bear Hug. Could we have, like, not made the mouth that big and off-putting? These are horrific. And then, like, it's so funny that they did the FNAF, like, white eye and black eye socket thing with, like, the scarier versions. But I still find the clean and pretty ones more off-putting, you know? They're called smiling critters. You can make them not smile like they look like they're gonna swallow your whole head. Like they're gonna bore you in your sleep, you know? Those are their real eyes. I know! Yeah, the reason the normal ones look so much scarier than the broken one, it goes back to the uncanny valley thing, right? The reason the normal ones look more scary is because the eyes are voids. The eyes are voids, the mouth is unnaturally large, the rest of the shape language for the toy is very friendly, but the juxtaposition between the very uncanny, creepy elements and the friendliness makes you feel like something is wrong. So a lot of the times when humans, when humans tend to, like, dislike things, when a human finds something creepy, when they find someone off-putting or when they find something just not right, it's because you're not matching, you're not mirroring energy properly, right? So the energy that this toy should give you is peaceful. The shape language is peaceful, it's soft, it's cuddly, but the actual vibe it's giving off is those things don't match together, and that shit will almost always make you feel uncomfortable. It's why people tend to find masks creepy, because you can't read intention. A lot of, like, what... And that's why it's super important to learn how to communicate with people. Because a lot of, like, communication between people has to do with that vibe check. It's called mirroring. It's a vital social skill. Because oftentimes, if you can't match someone's vibe, and if they can't read your facial expression, they're gonna feel off-put by you. So let me tell you this, chat. If someone has ever told you for any reason that you are creepy, you are not mirroring properly. You are not matching the vibe, okay? That person that, like, never stops smiling, for example, and people find them creepy, it's because you're not supposed to smile all the time, dude. Stuff like that, you know? Sometimes you have to, like, watch another person and be like, okay, what are they feeling? What's kind of like, what's their mood here? And try and match that. And these toys do not match that in the slightest. The toy's vibe is the vibe of the guy who never stops smiling. And you think to yourself after a little bit, why hasn't it stopped, you know? These things that would not sell toys. This would not sell. This would give a child nightmares, correct? Crafty corn. Oh. Both of these are terrible, actually. These look like an MLP infection AU. Like... This looks like someone's MLP infection AU, mama. I think that, like, my husband found one like that when he was, like, browsing through the internet for them. They do! And yet these sell like hotcakes IRL. If anybody ever tried to give me one of these, I would throw them out. Like... Oh my god, I found one. Oh! Look, 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 look. Is this not what this looks like? This is from an MOP horror rate. That literally it. Jesus, yeah. That's literally what these look like, mama. And, like, crafty corn, I do feel like the crafty corn is a little cuter in, like, its normal state, but the spooky state is terrifying. The broken down ooky spooky state is disgusting. Like, I see, like, the felt, and I see the blood, and the eyes are fucking disgusting. And it's, like, stained and torn. Again, like, we're using horror design language here. It's angular, it's chaotic, it's intense, it's like, ugh. You know? Lily, why? Because I saw it and I immediately thought to myself, oh damn, this is someone's fucking MLP. Like, yeah, this one again, same principle, but I think that like these are creepy for sure. But this one I feel like, maybe it's because it's looking at me directly, the scary one, quote unquote, is scarier. Only like 20 of these left. How many smiling critters do we have? More. Kicking chicken. Okay, so I will say this. The chicken's actually not that bad. I don't know why. Maybe it's because of like the beak or the fact that chickens usually have like pretty much all black eyes. The chicken's actually not that bad. But I like that the spooky version reveals that it's a communist. Tenemos! Yeah. Like, the spooky version, it's, like, way more angular and way scarier, you know? Are they, like, speakers? I think it's supposed to be gas. That it's like they would be, like, they would put out, like, a nice smell and the kid would fall asleep. Give me chicken, comrade. Yeah, baby! Literally, like, you see the chicken and it just immediately goes. Please don't DMCA me, Russia. I just had to make an observation. Yeah, buddy! In Soviet Russia, chicken eats you! I'm sorry for the volume warning, by the way. I did not think it was gonna be that fucking loud. I'm from Russia, I accept it. Good. As a Russian, I approve it. Do you guys approve of the chicken being a communist? Like, I do like it, though, because, like, the only really things that they had to do with these plushies, because they were already pretty creepy in their shape language, to make them scary, quote-unquote, was to, like, dead-ass, just break them a little bit, tear the eyes out, and, make them dirty. You know? Oh, fuck. I have to go stab myself! Okay. Husband is right here. You were eating your fucking chicken bowl. That smells delightful, by the way. I'm gonna go take my fucking stupid glucose for a second. Entertain chat. So what do you think about these so far? Like, do you agree with me that, like, they have towed a fine line between, like, scary and not scary? So, yeah, happy stabbing. I'll be right back. Oh, heavy. All of these are so weird.
Well, hello chat. Welcome to the Hobby Corner. You're listening to Hobby Mation 9.5. I don't know, radio shit. What is it? Bruh. Hello chat. How's it going? I'm here to entertain as usual. It's the hobby hour, it's the hobby segment, so what do you want me to tell you? I'm the wise cat of the lake, and I have wisdom, so ask away. Is Splatoon kicking my ass? Not really. I mean, oh no, it's fun. Definitely different from what I thought it was gonna be. I was expecting kind of like a roguelite kind of thing, and it wasn't that at all. And surprisingly shorter, but I mean, it's still fun. I personally don't like time limits in games. I don't like forced time limits. Personally, because they just force you to play aggressive, and if you like to play aggressive, it's like it reduces the options. It reduces the capacity for player expression when it's time attack, because it's like, well, you gotta go fast, so now you gotta focus on damage pretty much exclusively. So tactics or stuff like that don't matter that much. So I don't know. The fact that most of it is time attacks is like, eh. We did meet in college. Limbo's good. I mean, having fun with Limbos. But yeah. Also, I saw a lot of drama of that Wolverine games. Are you guys excited for that, or what are you guys? What is chat's thoughts on the Wolverine game? Lobezno. The Lobezno game. I saw a lot of opinions. It's probably not coming to PC. Gepardo. Who calls it Gepardo? Lobezno. Oh yeah, Control too. Is anyone here excited for a game that's not GTA? Or is just GTA people here? Oh, Fire Emblem. Yeah, but it's not gonna hurt GTA at all. If anything, I think it helps GTA. Like the leak stuff. I think people are more hyped about it. I mean, they didn't lose 2 billion in stock. Like, that's the daily trade. So, basically, that's like the stock daily, how much the share is valued. So it's not like they lost it per se. It's more like that day it dropped. But it can literally drop for anything. And usually, unless you're day trading, it doesn't really matter too much. And don't day trade. It's not worth it. Yeah, stocks are quite complicated. Like, I usually wouldn't rely too hard on stocks to be like, oh, they lost this amount of money. Like, they do give you an indication of how the markets are feeling about the company, but not necessarily like hard stats. Oh, she's back. Well, I'm gonna get kicked, but I hope you enjoyed the short hobby segment. Oh, just games and stocks and stonks. Don't day trade, it's not worth it. Okay, so you remember that shit where like supposedly GTA 2 lost $2 billion because of the leaks?
Yeah.
That was based on the daily stock charts because the stocks went down. But it's not necessarily that they lost the money. Yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna get kicked in a bit. I don't know why you're taking your time. Well, that's good. And you enjoying Poppy Play? Should Lily play Poppy Playtime?
No.
Why not? It cannot be scary.
No, because it's scary. It looks boring.
Don't you want the lore?
No.
The lore.
Watch that video.
Well, yeah, but how do you know the person in the video is not making shit up?
Because what if it matches up with another video?
Oh, so you're gonna watch all the videos?
No.
Wasn't that the big problem with game theory, that most of it was making shit up? And then I remember trying to watch the game theory stuff to know FNAF lore, and it was like, huh? You watch one video and then the next video is like something completely new because it's like, oh, things change. It's a different theory. It's like, okay. Okay, yeah, fine. I got the message.
I love you.
I got the message.
I love
fine,
you.
I'll leave.
I love you.
I've been voted out.
You've been voted out, and please shave your scraggly. Wait, a screw fell off my chair. Can you fix it?
Yeah, I got it.
We should probably get a screwdriver for that. I mean, don't we have one? Puppy Dad, he's fine. He's helping me fix my chair. Hi, puppy. The dog is up here. But you guys don't get good breathing because I can't pick her up. She's too heavy. Anyway, back to Poppy Playtime. Was that you? Oh, okay. That scared me. Okay, so yeah, the kicking chicken, it's kind of like, yeah, I get it. I feel like I've seen like every single one of these at this point more. Okay, I have to ask. I have to ask. I'm so curious. What was the point of these? Like, why is there so many of them? It's like the same... It's the same concept, just different animals, you know? This is fodder, yeah, like... different sense. You can't... What? You play Poppy Playtime with smell-o-vision. Like, there is variety in design, yes, because they're different animals, but, like, we're working with, like, a very similar silhouette for all of them. Different colors, but it's the same concept. And, like, even, like, the execution of the scary ones, quote-unquote, is the same. So, like, it's a dog. It's a dog with a son. That's it. It's like Care Bears, but more boring. Like, they made them as a set to, like, kids would be forced to, like, buy all of them. That rarely works, unless you have, like, a Giga Collector brain, you know? In Chapter 3, one of them was the main antagonist, and these were small, crawling mob enemies. Okay, okay. But some of them have a twist. Do they, Spanish? Do they, though? Dog Day, bigger body. See, that's better. That's better. Because this one is actually, like, actively embodying the horror design. This one is not shying away from the uncanny valley of the face. It's being suspended by, like, belts, it looks like. The face is super creepy. The smile is even wider. The fur is ragged. It looks diseased, broken, like... The smaller ones crawled inside this one and they puppeteered it from the inside out. It's horrific. It looks scary. This one looks much, much, much scarier. And it's probably because of that. Yeah, like there's only like half a torso. Very off-putting, very scary, you know? They all had bigger bodies, but only 2 of them survived until we arrived. Yeah, because they were eating each other. His lower half got eaten. They're eating each other. God, that sucks though. Imagine being one of these toys and then just slowly dying. Like, do you find in-game that they were starving? Can we bring them pizza? I feel like a lot of this game's problems would get, like, fixed if we just brought them pizza. How are these meant to appeal to children? See, their original designs were more or less scary than this. It was too late. It's never too late for pizza. It's never too late for pizza, mama. They prefer meat. Meat lovers pizza, mama. What, we can't go to Papa John's? I feel like it would help. You need a lot of pizza. Okay, and don't they have kitchens in the factory? Let's just bring some stuff in. Now I'm hungry. So am I. But, like, anyway, this one is more off-putting, and I like the bigger body, and I do like the scary eyes. There's something quite helpless about the design, I would say. Probably the way that it's strung up. And, the kind of helpless expression on its face. Like, the smile is forced, you know? I appreciate that, personally. Picky piggy. I'm getting picky with how tired I am of the smiling dipshits. Like, enough! Enough! I don't need a full barnyard of idiots. Like, why are there so many? It's like the 7th one. What the fuck? There's like 20 nuggets in your chicken box. Oh! You can fast forward until you see the next one. Like, yeah, no, it's a pig. It's smiling uncannily. It's looking at me uncannily. Next, go. Poppy, okay. Enough! Yagway! This is like the Fortnite patch. I am a woman, yes. And this is like the patch in Fortnite, but like with different fucking dipshits. Like, yeah, like I was like, I'm gonna talk insightfully about all the characters in Poppy Playtime. Cabrón, ya me cansé. Enough! One of them could be a fan favorite. My hands are tied. The malicious compliance. See what you guys have done to my poor editor? Okay. See what you guys have done to poor Spanish? Whenever he, like, missed a character. We better not miss anything in Gen 1 tomorrow, or boy, howdy. I'm not gonna care. But, like, you've traumatized him! You can buy all of these at the company store, and that's probably why they made so many. Speaking of editors, what happened to Wave? What do you mean? He's over on YouTube. Wave is right there. My opinion on this design. It's creepy, it's green, I like the lightning bolts. Get out of my sight. Shoo. Oh, I've seen porn of this. Looted fucking puppet mama. I've seen lewds of this. Seen what? Lily, why? What do you mean why? Catnap is like, this is furry bait. Now, let it be known that I'm not impressed, because this is the 20th one I've seen of these, okay? The most distinctive features for this one is the tail length, which I actually really like, and the moon is huge, and I actually really like the color contrast between the purple and the yellow. It looks like it would burp lavender into my mouth. If that makes sense, you know? This is the nightmare causer. Why this one specifically? I'm not sure. If this one burps in my mouth, do I get cat powers? This one got recalled because the scent gave the children hallucinations. What did they put in it? Poppy gas, actually, bit. It sprays opium gas. How is that legal? And, like, the scary one is just the same as the others. Lavender was intended. It was just poppy. Oh, they fucked up the flower. Like, yeah, like, this is, like, the same silhouette as the other ones. And the scary one is the same as the other ones. But I do like the long tail, I do. The red mist is plot stuff. It has a name. It has a name. Like, we're actually, like, going as, like, the red mist with capital letters, like... It has a name with capital ass letters, chat. Like, internet, okay, internet. Okay, more. I feel like this game was specifically made to cater to game theory. Like the channel. I feel like this game was like created in a lab to get the game theory channel to make videos about it so people would play it. This was, like, specifically made and presented on a platter from MatPat. Like, yes. No, that was Hello Neighbor. They were screaming at MatPat to look at the stuff. Yeah, no, but, like, here's the thing, right? If you have to scream at a content creator for them to look at their thing, you're not gonna get it, ever. If you carefully curate the game experience in a lab and you know it's something that they would like, they'll just find it on their own. The thing with content creators, and let me reiterate by saying this, is, like, It's kind of like if you're desperate to date someone. You can smell that shit, okay? A content creator can smell when someone is trying to force them into making something from a mile away. And let me tell you, they will avoid that shit like the plague. I would know. But when someone makes something and they think, hey, maybe this content creator would like this, who knows? And it has things that they like, they will gravitate towards it. So the key, if you want to get a content creator to like your stuff, is don't make it for them and shove it down their throat. Make something you like. And if it happens to have traits that you think they might like. But don't be obvious about it. Be subtle, mama. You know? You can smell the desperation, exactly. This one, I can sniff it, but it's not like a fart in my face, if that makes sense. Like, it's like curated for MatPat, the poppy gas, like flirting versus sexual harassment. Exactly. This is flirting with the red mist and like the interesting like fucking designs that look like they're fleshy and like the slowly they're revealing like the children thing. Like yeah. Like that is like the game theory catnip. Meanwhile, if you're like, look at our game, they're never gonna do it. If it's not a burp in your mouth, exactly, don't burp in the content creator's mouth. Light a nice candle. Oh. Furries, I have a question! Several, actually. First, why do you want to fuck this? This is like what Espeon would look like if it was a realistic fucking creature. The right one's the hallucination. That is horrific, actually. Absolutely not. No. This is the MLP infection creature. Oh, yeah. That is a gangly ass cat. That thing is a demon from hell. I would actually say that this is probably the scariest Poppy Playtime character. It's not Huggy Wuggy, because Huggy Wuggy, I think, was kind of trying a bit too hard. This is, though. Because this is horror design elements at their absolute fucking finest. Let's break it down. First, it's elongated as shit. Super long, gangly limbs that are actually angular and seem to almost be twisted into weird angles. Second, Uncanny Valley. The huge fucking smile, the empty eye sockets with like the white pupils. Super fucking creepy. Third, intensity and use of shape language. Pointy ears, pointy spine, okay? Skeletal almost. The moon is pointy around its neck. The hips are pointy. The claws are pointy. And finally, this thing looks like it moves like a spider. Jarring fast movements that tend to scare the shit out of most people. Fun fact. And then the hallucination one is just that, but with the volume turned up. More sharp, more angular, more uncanny, and way more more fucking like ooky spooky than the other one. Like this is it's actually kind of slow. That's even worse though. You're expecting this thing to come at you like a bat out of hell, and it moves slowly. You turn around, it's still in the hallway. You're just like, ah! It's bony, it's weird, it looks dead, it looks desiccated, it looks diseased. And that does a lot for horror, I think. So I would actually say that so far, this is the best design in the game. Easy. You know? It moves slow, but you can't stop it directly. You have to do some shit to repel it. Oh, it's one of these things. It's like the snail. It's like that snail that, like, it's never gonna stop until it catches up to you, and then if it touches you, you die. Like, that is super creepy and very well executed. Like, the immortal snail, exactly. The immortal snail is the cat. This is the bigger body for catnap. Does it burp in your mouth? He bores you to burp in your mouth? Does this one, like, gas you like the other plushie? It's only gonna go downhill from here. You know what? I'll be the judge of that. Let's see it. Not all cats are burpers. My dog burps and it's really gross. Stop! Okay, Baba Chops didn't change at all. Like, it's still stupid. Like, the fuck? I kind of like the emo sheep vibe, I'm not gonna lie. If you get rid of, like, the giant round eyes, because this one actually has, like, eyelids, that actually makes it look way cuter. This is not creepy. This is not creepy at all. This actually looks fairly cuddly, and I would not mind having this as a plushie. This kind of feels like what Labubus were meant to be, like the doll for the alt girl. Does that make sense? I still want my Labubu! Can I order myself my fucking Labubu finally? This is the emo critters that they made for boys. I like them. I like this. Like, it doesn't look creepy at all. These don't look like they were starving. Also, I have a question. If these were starving, how do they eat? It seems like the mouth is, like, perma-open. They don't have esophaguses. Are Labubu still a thing? No, the trend is dead, which means I can finally get one. I want a Labubu unironically, because I think they're funny. Don't worry about it. No, they can eat. There's different ways. Though you have to, like, spaghettify and put it through a speaker. Icky, leaky. See, I like these more. I like these more as, like, just plain old children's toys. Because the eyelids add a lot. Like, the eyelids actually add a ton of character. So for this, I would have this as a children's toy. I think it would be funny, you know? It's cute. Globshito. Yeah, this one doesn't have a scary render, but I like it. It's just rad. Yeah, I would have this as a sticker on my laptop. I need more stickers. I bought myself a Pokemon sticker book that has like a fucking fuck ton of them. I need more. You know? Super cute. The eyelids are at a decent bit of it. Like, the eyelids get rid of the creepy factor completely. With the eyelids, it actually adds a nice bit of repetition because the mouth is a half moon, and then the eye is a half moon as well. So instead of looking super creepy and off-putting, you're just using repetition as shape language to add to the character's design. That's why these are better as toys. Not as creepy, though. Baby, baby. I want this! This is just me! That's so cute, though! Oh, I want it. Oh, the teeth are so cute, and like with the little angry eyes. It is a pink thing, to be fair. Like, canonically a gossipy brat. Oh my god, me. The alt toys have been better. I'd get all of these. Can you buy these? Can you buy these? Like, look how cute that is. It's so cute. Of course, it's a rabies thing because it's a bat. Yes. Where? Where can I buy this? I want all of these for my office. Side note. This is real Globshito hours. Look. I told Spanish everything. These are scalps to filth. No! It's 75% off right now. I need it. I'm gonna go buy one. I want to buy my Labubu first, though, to be fair. I want to see if I can get my Labubu. And I will show that I will open the box on my fucking channel, so it's a tax write-off. But, like, Raby Baby's really cute, though. I like this. I like the alt ones more than the normal ones. They're less creepy. They're more cute. Alistair Gator. Oh, that's so cute, though. I think also adding teeth helps with the shape language, so they're not as creepy. Like, I like this. It has really cute patterns. The shape language is great. Is it scary? No. Like, in terms of would I buy this? Yeah. Yeah, I would buy this. Like, I don't even know. Like, I'm actually kind of glad that these don't have broken down gross versions, because I just see this toy and I'm like, yeah, I see, I would give this to my son. I would give this to Bean and be, here you go, sweetie. Like, I think he would find it cute, honestly. I like the Nightmare Critters more. Why your son? Because I'm having a son. Because this feels like a toy that a little boy would love. Maybe not a baby, he might not get it, but like if like a toddler, give him this. Yeah, he'll fucking love that shit. Honestly, I'd buy that. I really want the rabies bat. Simon Smoke. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, that's really cute, though. Did they give up on trying to make them creepy at this point? Because, like, these are not creepy. Again, like, the eyelids add a lot to the design to make it not look as off-putting, and then the teeth also help a lot, too. They gave them, like, really nice depth. These ones are, like, creepy for really creepy. Like, honest to God, like, if these do get, like... It's so insane to me that I only really see toys of, like, the stupid Huggy-Wuggy thing. This is infinitely more marketable. Like, Poppy Playtime! These were supposed to be the evil counterpart. They failed miserably. Like... You had a complete mood shift. Yeah, I did! Like... How are the edgy versions cuter? Simple. By pure design philosophy, by trying to make them look angry, quote-unquote, they took away the creep factor. The really, really big, empty eyes was the thing that was making them creepy, along with the giant mouth. If you actually give them some eyelid, the expression goes from to ah, and it's just more fun, you know? Let me show you real quick. Let me just take this away from the screen. Let me just show you what I mean, right? I can make this creepy. If you add black here, right? If you get rid of the eyelids, if you just make it like a black fucking solid black color, like, and the teeth as well, they immediately go back to being, oh! It's just very simple, like, design language shit. And the teeth also help. But no, even with the teeth, this is fairly creepy. Like, look at this. Yeah, the unblinking, endlessly staring eyes makes these things way creepier. And then the empty mouth as well. If I get rid of this character's facial features, immediately that's creepy as shit. Immediately that's super off-putting. Go back! Go back! Yeah, see? 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 This is scary as shit, right? But then if I get rid of it, and if I actually give it some facial features, there you go, adorable. Adorable. You know? The eyelids and teeth put this thing out of the uncanny valley. Yeah, exactly, because it has, like, actual facial features. It went from to rar. Super creepy, adorable. Super creepy, super cute. Creepy as shit, super cute. So people like facial features, makes sense. Yep. So far, the odd ones have been so much better. In terms of, like, character design, for me, and also, like, making them not, like, be absolute creepers. The open eye smile makes it at least feel less friendly and more predatory, like, yep. Poe. Ah! Oh, it's so stupid. I love it so much. It's just a bird. Okay, yeah, like, this one's very close to hitting the creepy factor, but it doesn't quite hit it because of the eyelids. It's a raven. It's just a bird. It's just like a dark bird plushie thing. So if these are the nightmare versions, do these, like, burp, like, gross flavors? The eyelids help a ton. The eyelids do a lot for the designs, yeah. To be fair, though, birds don't have teeth, which is why this bird doesn't have any fangs or anything. We don't know, actually. I wish that we could tell that these, like, actually had, like, stink bomb smells or something. But yeah, this one's really cute. Twee! Okay, I also adorable, but I'm getting tired of this. Like, super cute. I'm bored of the fucking smiling thingies, please. I would also have this. Holy shit, a rat. These kind of look like villagers if we had, like, an edgier version of Animal Crossing. If instead of, like, Animal Crossing, it was, like, fucking, creature... Like, Beast Pathway, that's what you would get. Beast Pathway, that's your villagers. He looks like he would sell me meth in an alley. Yep. They do have scents and they're still nice, just different. Post spray cinnamon and 2 spurs petrichor. What the fuck is petrichor? With how many of these things they made for plushies, they would bother to stock them up. Apparently, someone in chat said that these get scalped to filth. But yeah, like, I feel like these are infinitely more marketable than the Huggy Wuggy thing. Maggie and Mako. Okay, that's so cute. I'm so bored. Like, it's just a shark. Move on. Out of all the 60 of these, there we go. There we go. Bubby chumps. That's much better! This is not creepy at all. Okay, it's really funny because, like, as we went down, as we've gone down the list, I was expecting these to get scarier and edgier. I feel, correct me if I'm wrong, if I'm hallucinating, that they're making them more marketable because they have merch now. Am I insane? I would buy this, though. The plushies that were in stock at the start of the stream are now sold out or in low stock. Scalpers. These are fucking prop merch time. Like, the thing is that I love this because you open the zipper and you fucking you flip it and then you get the shark, you know? You are actually 100% correct. No way. I mean, I'll be the judge of that, but so far it feels like these are just getting more marketable. This isn't creepy at all. I would unironically have this in my house. Like, these kind of remind me of, like, the toys that Tim Burton would design for his children. You know? Like, I would have these in Bean's room. As, like, a little boy room. That fucking slaps. This is something that I would find in Splatoon in, like, Shiver and Fry's room, you know? No, these are actually, like, props. I've never seen these in even moving game. Get ready for 20 of these. Spanish, why did you put in props, not characters? Blanky blanks. Again, not creepy at all. It's actually fairly cute-ish. Like, this one has some creep factor to it, but in the same way that, like, the Nightmare Before Christmas is creepy, you know? I think the gimmick is that they can be turned inside out. Yeah, I can see that. There actually are plushies like this. My husband had one. I called it his angry octopus. I think we left it in Mexico. It was like an octopus plushie that you could, like, flip over, right? And on one side it was pink and happy, and then if you flipped it over, it was red and angry. And if I saw the red and angry one on top of his computer, I knew that he was mad. And then one time I was fuming and he just gave it to me and I was like, do you want me to flip it? He's like, yeah. I should get the angry octopus back, because that way I can see if you're in a mood, mama. Like, yeah, the mood plushie was legit. I should buy another one of those. They were actually goated. I'm gonna give it to, like, my kid to, like, fucking, like, regulate your emotions. Yeah, these kind of remind me of, like, Coraline, Nightmare Before Christmas vibe. Oh, that's so fugly. Doodle Bones. This is an aggressively Australian toy. Like, on one side it's a stupid koala, and on the other side is just Mad Max. But, like, blue. Reminds me of 9. I thought you'd like to know that the Raby baby toy in Universe has a bubblegum scent. Oh, yum. Like, yeah, see, this one's kind of fugly, but, like, it fugly in a way that kind of fits Poppy Playtime. There's a rainbow at the end of the path when you pass. This is good stuff called Spanish. Like, these were the rejected brand. They're still pretty cool, though. I mean, I like the design. I like that I like the flip it upside down element that the toy has. Definitely, I find that very charming. But not scary at all. Very marketable, not scary. Bindle Boogie. I actually really like, if I was 10 years younger and I was still in, like, my out girl phase, right? Like, crop tops and black lipstick and, like, booty shorts and all that just things I can still wear, side note. I would have had these in my room. If I was, like, a teenager and I was, like, finding my style, my mom would have gone to my room and found, like, all of these, and it would have been like, oh my god, It's kind of super cute, though. It kind of fucks. Like, can you buy these? Ma'am, what? Creepy doll ass toys. Dude, this would have fit perfectly in, like, my outgirl phase. But, like, I would not have worn the cute outfits that I was wearing when I first moved out of my parents' house, because I would have been too afraid to leave the house before my mom told me that I was dressed like a fucking the Whore of Babylon type bullshit. Yes. I mean, very cute. Goober Guts. Ah! Oh, that's so cute, though. Okay, is it just me, or have these become just aggressively marketable? Yeah, see, I'm not judging these from the mascot horror perspective. I'm judging this of would I own this creature, you know? Character design perspective, I love it. Like, from a character design perspective, I love it. For merch! I don't like this at all for fucking, like, scary game time. This isn't scary at all, but for merch, I love this. This is some hot topic shit. I'm kind of obsessed with it, but it's not scary. You went from ew to I have to buy. It's like, how did we start at Huggy Wuggy and end up here? Like, where did the character designer change to someone that, like, actually knows how to make really cute, creepy shit, but not at all scary? These are aggressively marketable, and I would love this in my house, you know? Dizzy Boo Boo. If this was pink, I would have bought it. Actually super sweet. It's really funny because all of these have very, like, distinct silhouettes in the sense that, like, they have a similar vibe. Like, you kind of flip them over and then they get stubbier. They go from, like, the long plushie to the stubby plushie, and the plushie component is inside of, like, the head, which seems like it's more stiff than the body. But I really dig the alt girl vibe here, you know? They're not creepy. This is aggressively marketable. I would own these. Like, as collectibles, I would have these in my house, yeah. Oh, no. The blow-up doll rabbit. Loopsy Noodle, I would have that shit on my shelf. That's adorable. Like... yeah, I would have this on, like, my backpack. Like... this is literally my franchise got turned into a marketable plushie. Like, okay, the good shit begins. Like... I would have it as, like, as a keychain. Again, it's very well designed. Very, very well designed. Hyper marketable, not scary at all. Love the colors, love the shape language, love the kind of, like, creepy outgirl aesthetic, but not quite that scary, no. What are the lips made of? Oh, is this... okay, titular character. This is Poppy. Okay. Wait, I thought they made... oh, okay. I think I'm starting to get it. So, I think the point of the game is to help this doll. Titular bitular. Eh, baby! I think the point of the game is to help this doll somehow. I really like the doll itself. Like, the creepy version is amazing, too, but I really like the design of, like, the doll before it's broken. Because it's giving so much, like, porcelain girly pop vibes, but a modern take on it. You know how, like, when Bratz came along, Barbie dolls went from being, like, somewhat realistically proportioned to dear God blowjob lips? But it was also really, really appealing to, like, tween girls. I had a lot of Bratz dolls growing up. I was a part of that generation. And then now it's, like, Monster High. And, and a bunch of other franchises like that, right? Poppy Playtime, to me, looks like a more modern version of the classic porcelain doll. Kind of chibi-fied, kind of anime-coded. And I actually really like it. Phenomenal use of color, like the really bright red hair with the blue dress. The ruffles are very pretty. The makeup is really much on point. The lips are very cool. And then the broken version just looks really sad. Right? She looks so sad. Like, the porcelain is broken. You can see the flesh peeking out underneath. Her little hands are, like, kind of, like, twisted. She only has one eye. The lipstick is completely, like, destroyed. Like, this is the one with the founder's daughter in it. She was the only experiment that probably worked. The only one that ever came close to being the main antagonist. See, because, like, it feels like a character that you would try to assist, right? Well, I don't know if she was a willing subject or not, but it very much seems like a case where, like, they tried to make something human. And she does look human-like, and I feel like if I was trying to turn a child into a toy, this is more of the vibe I would go into, because it's, like, it's kind of more human-like in Hat's hands. Her head got crushed. Of course, she's not gonna be happy. Well, poor thing. But I just genuinely love the design of it in both iterations. I like the one that's not broken more, obviously. Because I like how stylized it is. I love the big head, I love the giant eyes, I love the makeup, love the curly hair, beautiful use of color, like the dead pallid skin with the bright red in the hair looks super nice. Ruffles, tiny baby feet, it's just very, very well designed. Like, and for a horror game, it works really well as well because she's kind of creepy when she's not broken. And then when she is broken, she's creepy and sad. So this one actually looks like it fits into the game. This is the daughter of the founder of the company who died and was brought back as Poppy. She does have 6 fingers. Oh, does she? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, she does indeed have 6 fingers. That's actually so funny. Was she special or, like, has a weird power or something? I think this is, like, the first one that they made. I think this is the first, like, homunculus toy that they made for, like, hosting a child's soul. At least from what chat's telling me, anyway. But I think this design is a banger. The first successful one. Oh, Braun, this one's dead. That is a dead fucking creature. Okay, so, like, this one actually does look like a normal children's toy. A normal children's toy that got turned into this homunculus thing. And I think we're seeing the corpse on the right there. Like, that is dead as fuck. Like, the eyes are empty. It's, like, covered in blood, slashed in the face. Yeah, there's nothing in there anymore. Kids do like dinosaurs. Dinosaurs are the tits, you know? This one has a dark story. I'm gonna watch a lore video later, because now I'm genuinely curious. Practically dead. Yeah, the toys eat him and he's still alive. How do you eat this? It's plastic. You should play it. I don't think I have time to play it, but I'll look into a lore video. But yeah, like, it's a pretty cool design. And the creepy one is not, it's not as creepy overall, but it's a good design nonetheless. Microplastics, yummy. Candy cat. Oh, Lord. This one also looks hyper marketable as shit. But, what that tongue do, though? Like, it's funny because, like, you can see, like, the broken bits, like, the head coming out of it, like, the severed head. It's not creepy. Not even a little bit. It's very cute, though, you know? I think this one's from the very beginning or chapter 2. Eat flesh. No! It's like a shellfish, crack and slurp. Oh, so you have to fight your food then. Get well. It's a Lemcat. It's a cute design, though, to be fair. Not as creepy, but I do like the vibe for it. I do. Especially, like, the more, like, dilapidated, like, beheaded, fucked up version. It definitely gives a vibe of, like, oh, that's so sad, you know? I will say this. Maybe I had this game confused with Garden of Bam Bam, but the models here are significantly higher quality than I thought they were going to be. Like, you guys have to understand, in terms of, like, visual scuff, I think FNAF has more visual scuff than this. And maybe it's because Poppy Playtime came out later, but Poppy Playtime seems to have just nicer renders overall. Better texturing, if that makes sense. Then again, this game came out much, much later after FNAF, so that's probably why. Yeah, the one that I think has shit quality is Bam Bam. Bam Bam has the 0 quality one. Poppy Playtime has some actual elbow grease in it. And that's probably part of the reason as to why it's so popular. Not only does it look fairly good, the lore is interesting enough to have people actually want to play the game to find out more. You guys have to understand that with horror games, jump scares aren't enough. A good horror game, even if the game fell off a cliff in a later chapter and the writing was bad, a good horror game will do what it can to keep the player engaged through story. Why do you guys think I kept playing through Silent Hill, even though I was practically shitting myself the whole time? I put up with the horror because I wanted to find out about the story. So, like, looking at these designs and, like, the actual quality of the models and the fact that the story seems fairly engaging, that's probably why this is so popular. It's not as popular as FNAF, but it's probably why it's, like, second to, you know? You had to know. Yeah, that's why I played through Silent Hill, even though it scared the ever-loving tits off of me. It's because I wanted to know what the fuck was gonna happen. Boogiebot, not scary at all. Hyper-marketable plushie. Dead. Dead. Super fucking dead. Like, it's so cute. It's just like a little green beep-boop thing. A rounded robot, very friend-shaped with the little baby grabby hands. Love the little face on the screen. Super cute little feet. I have no clue how it bleeds. Every single toy has flesh inside of it. So it probably got some blunt force trauma. Incredibly cute. Would buy it, honestly, if I could. Adorable. Not scary at all. Bonzo Bunny. I kind of like both versions of Bonzo. I love the teeth. The teeth, these are just like outgrow. Like Stocking from Panty and Stocking would own most of these, actually, fun fact. Like, I do feel like her room would be full of these. I really like the teeth. Again, this is not scary in the slightest, though. Not even a little bit. This is like outgirl cute, you know? He was a threat in chapter 2. Like, I guess it was. Like, I'd have to see them in motion, I suppose. But, like, from a purely design perspective, not scary. They're not using the horror trope elements here at all. Still, though, like, I have to admit that I'm very impressed with the quality of this, because the amount of fucking shit I see people slinging on the internet towards this game made me feel like the game's quality was probably going to be kind of dog shit. But no, these are decently impressive. The game made you anxious with him. It's play Simon Says or get a... You could crush your head. Oh, okay. But, like, I like the design, though. The sharp teeth are actually super cute. I love buck teeth with fangs, side note. And, like, that's so adorable. And, like, the little party hat, the overalls, the soft cheeks. Even with, like, the blood on it, it's just like, oh, you dropped it in a puddle. It doesn't feel like it's bleeding. It's like, oh, you dropped it in a puddle. I think I'd have to see the gameplay to understand what would make these scary. However, I will say this. If I need to see a character moving to actually have it be scary, it's a failure in terms of horror character design. An absolute pass as a children's toy, so the one half of the equation for Poppy Playtime, you pass, but you get a failing grade, because if I need to see an action for it to be scary, you failed. You know? That's like the thing, right? Because if I'm designing something for horror, I need to think about the horror side of things too, not just the toy side of things. Boxy boot, that's better. That's better. So I like Boxy because Boxy actually has like a very like cutesy Jack-in-the-Box vibe when it's wound up. When it bursts from the box, then yeah, that's more like it. That looks like a fucking child's nightmare. The sharp claws, the big teeth, the like square fucking mouth, the empty ass eyes, that's much, much better. This one actually feels like it would chase you down a hallway or try to eat your dick. Like Boxy was in that one multiplayer side game, I think. Like, this is not from Poppy Playtime, that is from Project Playtime. It's mostly side game. Yes, but it's still a good design for a mascot horror. Because on the one hand, you have, like, the cute side of it, the children's toy side of it. That's adorable, right? Wait till the song ends and this comes out and fucking bites off your fucking arm. Like, that's a good horror design. That's a good horror concept. You know? This can actually swallow people whole. Like, how big is it? The game itself is amazingly made overall, but there's a lot of hidden lore within the ARG and throughout the game that people often ignore. Oh, very. Okay, so it's really big, too. But yeah, this one's better than the rabbit. If you get fire, this thing's gonna eat you. Oh. Miss Delight. Okay. This is where I personally feel like we kind of lost the toy aesthetic a little bit. It feels like a big mannequin. This feels like those, like, mobile game ads for, like, Township and shit, like that corporal art style. This one, I would have to say, it's trying a bit too hard. Like, it's a bit off-putting as the normal one, but it feels like it's, like, a normal human size. And then the teeth changed completely once the face got cracked open. And, like, yeah, like, the broken skirt and the pencil maze. This one's trying a bit too hard, like... It is, and it's supposed to be like that. I don't think she was meant to be a toy. Yeah, like, this one, okay, so this one's actually not a toy. Okay, that would explain why it doesn't feel like a toy. It feels like a mannequin. She's an employee. Oh. So they did this to employees as well, then. Okay. Her mace is called Barb. Oh my god. She's made to be the teacher for the orphans. They run the school area of the orphanage. I mean, not no more. There's very clearly a broken down version. This one does seem fairly hostile. But look at how the design language changes. Besides the horror design elements, it's trying a bit too hard. However, it still fits, right? This one actually passes the sniff test. Because on the left, it looks like a cartoon character. Just very, like, goofy smile, big eyes. Just, like, very annoying school teacher. And on the right, though, the limbs are angled. She's holding a very sharp mace covered in blood. The face is cracked. It goes full Uncanny Valley. She's like the weeping angel of the game. Oh, the clothes are broken. They're stained. And it just looks like it moves in a very unnatural way. And if this is like weeping angel coded, that means that if you look away, she can move. If you're looking at her, though, that's probably what you're stuck looking at, which is horrifying. So no matter what you do, you should probably not close your eyes. No. She gently moves after you and fast. Oh, that's horrifying. Thank you.
In earnest, the story is interesting. It's crazy pants at times, but the actual story and backstory are pretty fun to dig into.
I mean, yeah, it makes sense. Why would people so much like it otherwise? Thank you.
Animated short for the smiling critters.
I might do that later, but thank you. The fleshy crack in the middle freaks me out. Yeah, I think that one and like the lack of nose actually do a lot to make it much creepier. Meow.
Brother, get the flamer. The heavy flamer.
Yeah, no, for sure. Thank you. Why is she built like that, though? Because this one was probably made from an adult person. The maze is made of pencils. Correct.
Can you tell your mods to unban my accounts from Discord? They banned me over making dark jokes.
Depends on the jokes, honestly. Thank you, though. It's an adult toy. Yeah, that's like that toy made out of a grown-ass person.
Yeah, funny enough, the nightmare
Yeah, how
critters
dark.
are more for boys and are like the evil version of the smiling critters. And these are just NPCs.
The evil versions of the smiling critters are much better designed as merch than as creepy things, but thank you.
Plushies that were in stock at the start of this stream are now sold out or in low stock.
Dear Lord, but thank you.
In FNAF, there was feud between robot necromancers, who also co-owned a pizzeria. Poppy is about Necron biotransference but the new body more fleshy.
Yeah, like they have similar themes, but different executions. Thank you.
The Miss Delights are all employees that got into this process and are now teachers for the Insight Orphans.
That's horrifying, actually. Was it willing? Okay, more. Pianosaurus, not creepy at all. Actually kind of funny as shit, like... I actually really like this because it looks like its name. It looks like its name. Like, I love how colorful it is. It has, like, some pointy bits here and there, but does not look hostile. Bro dies in 2 seconds, dies immediately. Oh, that's so sad. Unfortunate victim. Did he get eaten? Like... Good boy, good toy, a bad monster. Yeah, like, this one just looks like a kid's toy. He has a minute worth of screen time. And then, like, he dies immediately, what? 17 seconds of screen time and then died. Okay, that's sad, but it's also kind of super funny. But I like the design a lot, though. The shape language is really cute. It's just intense enough for me to be like, oh, this isn't a scary game, but, like, it's very rounded, very friend-shaped. It has great textures. I like the rainbow of spikes on its body. Like, the segments are done really well. The piano mouth is actually kind of charming. Same with, like, the tummy. Why did it die immediately? People love him. They added an Easter egg to Chapter 5 where you can summon him to dance. Oh, that's so sweet! He got brutalized and eaten. What the fuck? Keyboard teeth? Probably one of those, like, set the move gate of the game type shit. Like, Chapter fucking 3, though? Was this one of those things where, like, he was trying to eat you and then something bigger came along and ate him instead and it was like, oh! He was gonna kill the player. Oh, okay, I'm completely right then. Bet. They set him up as a boss fight and then they kill him in a cutscene. This game has boss fights. Okay, I need to know, like, gameplay-wise, what is this? Survival horror, like, puzzle game? Do I get to hit things with sticks? Like, what's the deal? Because, like, Silent Hill let me shoot things, and I very much enjoy that. Whenever I got the chance to beat a monster over the head with something, I would do it. Puzzle horror? You have 2 extending hands and you use them to do shit. So puzzle horror. You grab and move things with them. Most encounters are chases. Oh, okay. See, because like in Silent Hill, when I got a gun, I felt empowered. Bad puzzles and then you get chased a lot. So I'm guessing that most people's beef with this game was gameplay. Because like the lore seems interesting enough. And so far, most of the design work is really solid. It's buggy as hell. Okay, another question for the Poppy Playtime fandom, if any. It has to have one. How often do these games come out? Is it like FNAF where they would put out like one a year or one every 6 months? Because like, when something is usually that buggy, it doesn't have as much like quality control as it should. One a year. Yearly. Damn! It takes a long time to make a game, like, good, right? So, like, if something has, like, very shoddy quality or is very buggy, that means that, like, they didn't really test it as much as they should have, you know? 1 to every 1.5 years. It's chapter-based? So, like, Deltarune, except Deltarune takes its sweet ass time. Like, every 1 to 2 years? Mind you, the OG team was swapped for a new team by Chapter 3, if I remember correctly. That's always a bad sign to me. Whenever the original team for one of these things disappears, everything goes to shit. See Avatar. Like... Markiplier crashed out in Chapter 5. Was it that bad? It's like a Deltarune type game. The story's not done yet. Most games that have chapters tend to be like that. And it did! Yeah. Ooh, very bad. Whoops. Yarnaby. Oh! I kind of love this creature. See, the thing with Yarnaby, though, is that Yarnaby looks like he could be from a completely different game. The lighting and rendering and texturing on this is so fucking different than the rest of the fucking toys in this. It's a creature, though. This reminds me of, like, the old school Godzilla animatronics. Except made out of yarn, you know? Adorable, but shoot on sight. Like, it's textured really well, though. And this one actually fits in the scary category because, like, the mouth opening is, like, so weird. You would expect the smile to open the other way around, right? No. The name Yarnaby is on the level of Jimothy. Hey! Don't insult my son! This one acts purely like an animal. I like it, though, because, like, it seems feral, but also, I like the vibe. I like the vibe. I like the head opening like that. The teeth are fairly creepy. Like, he looks dopey, but he looks like he doesn't know better than to attack you. Does that make sense? It looks like a feral dog. You know? A feral dog. Like, maybe if you pet it enough and, like, got it to take a bath, it would like you, but, like, otherwise, no. He's kind of dog-coated. I mean, yeah, you can tell, you know? I like the color disbursement on this as well, that it's like rainbow yarn, but like desaturated, so it has some wear and tear to it. It looks like carpet. Very, very soft. And I actually kind of like the claymation vibe to it as well when the mouth opens. I will say that like the texturing on this is so much more like advanced than the other stuff we've seen so far that I would have guessed that this was from a different game, you know? All of these were people, yeah. Funny that you mentioned claymation. Did they use claymation for this at all, by the way? You got treated like one. Remember, that's a kid. Sadness. Not this one, no. Not to my knowledge. Okay, let's see more. Doughy the Doughman. Oh. Oh, no. Tell me why this doesn't remind me of, like, the thumb people from Spy Kids. Like, is this not giving, like, the same energy as, like, the clay people from fucking, Spy Kids? Was this the thing that ate the Pianosaurus? 3 kids and that's one. Oh, poor things. This is the one that killed Pianosaurus. Oh, that's so sad. Yup. Oh, so this thing must be huge then. I like both versions of it. Like, the OG one is kind of friendly coded, and then, like, the second was kind of like that baby in fucking Resident Evil, you know, like in Village. Oh god, like, oh, it's like a fused gem from Steven Universe, and like they're trying to escape it. I love the texturing on this. See, this one's actually very, very well realized, because it's like that Play-Doh that kids ate that came to life, you know? It's like the Play-Doh before the kid ate it, and the Play-Doh versus when the kid shat it out. And it's like, oh, that's so sad. I actually really like the visual of the 3 children trying to claw their way out of it. It actually kind of is. He's your friend for the first half. Doughy Air and, like, the 3 children that turn into 1. It's fairly unsettling, yeah. I love the hand sticking out of it and, like, crawling on the floor. The, like, not quite mixed together properly, Play-Doh vibe to it. I bet if you lick it, it tastes salty. Has any, like, whenever I have, like, my fidget Play-Doh, right? Yeah. Whenever I, like, use it, hubby tries to lick it. Because it's salty. You know, like, you should not eat Play-Doh. It's supposed to be non-toxic, but, like, whenever, like, I'm, like, using my fidget Play-Doh, because, like, I get anxious, like, my husband's like, it's like, no! Is your husband a goat? He likes salt. Yeah, fun to play with, but not to eat. But it's a really good design. Actually, yeah, like, the issue has to be the gameplay, because the designs are not that shoddy. Like, the design work is pretty solid, chat. Like, in terms of horror and also, like, a children's toy, so far, other than some repetitiveness with the smiling critters, I haven't seen a design that I dislike. And y'all know that I'm picky, Globy. Perfect for merch, not at all scary. This has to be, like, my companion in the new Paper Mario. Like, I actually really, really like this. Like, the pen is super cute. And then, like, the flashlight is super cute. This is actually your companion. Oh, no wonder it's so friend-shaped! Yeah, like a soft little star with, like, rounded out points. Like, the cute pen with, like, the ponytail. The smiley face. He helps you find secrets. I like this. I do. As a companion character, fucking perfect. 10 out of 10. No notes. The pen reminds me of the sword Pokemon. It's pissed me off. It actually kind of reminds me of Sailor Moon's transformation pen. So, fun fact, in the OG Sailor Moon, in, like, the manga, and they put it in the anime, too, Sailor Moon has a pen that can basically disguise her as anything, and it has, like, a little, like, gem on top, except this one has, like, a star. It's super cute. It reminds me of Starlo. Yeah. I never knew she had that. See, that's the funny thing. They don't use it a ton in the OG anime in the 90s, but it's very prevalent in the manga, and I think in Sailor Moon Crystal they use it a lot. She never used that after the Silver Millennium arc. Yeah, she kind of forgot about it. Giblet. Oh, rabies creature. See, this is the one that, this looks like a Yordle that fell into, like, you know, like, I know, it's like a Yordle if he, like, had, like, a fucking code in Monsters, Inc. and they had to shave him. You know, like, what was the code? That scene in Monsters, Inc. Wait, put it in. Like, yeah. Code 2319, code 2319, and like, he comes out and they shaved him. Like, we got 2319. Ah! The funny thing is like, yeah, chat is saying that this one's friendly. It's actually friend-shaped. He's not that creepy. He looks pretty soft. Is it like an inside out? It's like a plushie with the stitching turned inside out. Oh my god, ew, it is. Ew, it is. I see, like, the stitching and the on the inside, and, like, that's fleshy. Ugh, brother, ew. But, like, he looks friend-shaped, though. That cane doubles the shock rod. Another thing I like, which I think that FNAF kind of, like, neglected to do until much later on, is, they have character design for allies. It's not just you, the main character, alone in this toy factory. There are characters in Poppy Playtime that will help you. You know? And usually in survival horror games, it's just you against, like, the game. In Amnesia: The Dark Descent, it was just you by yourself until you got, like, Agrippa's head. And then Agrippa would talk to you. But for the most part, it was just you, you know? This one got messed up because he didn't murder and eat people. Oh, that's so sad. Help you is a stretch. Yeah, like, yeah. But, like, they're still not entirely antagonistic characters, if that makes sense. He barely helps out and he wins in melodrama. Do you know the plot of Amnesia? Oh, yeah. I might not have played it because I'm a coward, but I know the plot. Lily love braids. Okay, so this is like the Betty Spaghetti doll. I think is where... This does not at all look like it fits the aesthetic of this game, I'm sorry. It's very cute. It's a good design. I like the stacked braids on top, and the outfit is actually fairly cutesy. But, big but, I don't feel like this fits Poppy Playtime at all. I feel like the less human a character looks, the better in this game, if that makes sense. Like, I'm expecting more, like, plushies, and, like, there's so much porn. No. This one was a researcher turned toy. Okay, it seems like the more, like, if the ones that got turned into toys when they were adults seem to retain more human features. There's 1,200 results on the Green website. 1,200! Let me zoom in on the evil one real quick, right? So, like, this looks like a deranged Equestria Girls character. Like, friendship is manly, plays in the distance. Is the design bad? No. No, it's actually pretty solid. I like what they did with it. However, I don't know if it's the way that this is rendered or what. This doesn't look like it fits the aesthetic of Poppy's Playtime at all. It almost looks 2D. You know? Like, I like the scorpion shape of the braid. I really like the color scheme. It's very Outgirl coded. But, I think it's the rendering that makes it look like it has a completely different art style, you know? She got locked away in a deeper part of the facility. Oh. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna say this. It was made as Rule 34 but on purpose and it doesn't fit at all. Finish. I don't disagree. I don't think that this was made as Goombait because it's not sexy at all. But it was definitely trying to appeal to a different demographic that wasn't just children. I am not a fan of the design. Neither am I, Joel. Also, hi, Dad. Neither am I. I don't feel like it fits the aesthetic of the game overall. I feel like sometimes in games like this, it's super important you don't break aesthetic. Like, sure, there were a ton of, like, smiling critters, but they all fit the game's aesthetic perfectly, you know? Lily, for interest purposes, especially the design for it. How do we know that, though? This does feel like someone's OCs that they wanted to put in Poppy Playtime. It's definitely an odd design choice. Like, maybe with different rendering, it would look like it was a part of Poppy Playtime, but since they haven't done any doll characters before this, and the only one that they did do was, like, the Weeping Angel-esque teacher, it doesn't really fit. They had the teacher character who fit much better. Yeah, the teacher one was better, because the teacher one felt like a toy. This one just kind of feels like a very stylized human. The concept art was meant to look like the Bride of Frankenstein. I can see that in the hair, yeah, for sure. But, like, yeah, this design does not at all fit the aesthetic. It's not a bad one, but it doesn't fit Poppy Playtime. Chum Chopkins. This one's more Poppy Playtime coded. So, Chum is, like... I would say this is, like, an actually better realized version of, like, the Huggy Wuggy archetype. Of, like, a very cutesy plushy thing with, like, the very funny eyes. And then, like, there's, like, a mouth on the inside of it. Super creepy. Looks a little bit angrier. Not bloody, but definitely a bit more disheveled. Like, this is Friend. He doesn't look that friendly on the right, but I could see why people would think he's friendly on the left. He vores you to hide you. Oh. Chat. I will say, though, that, like, the friend-shaped is very noticeable here. Like, he's very soft. He's very rounded. He has, like, really big eyes. Like, he has sharp teeth, but they're kind of curved inwards. They don't seem super needle-sharp and pointy. Like, they're sharp, but, like, they're not, like, super threatening, if that makes sense. So, like, yeah, I can see the friend-shaped here, for sure. You know? Tags consensual bore. Ew! I'm not exaggerating, by the way. You literally end up in his mouth. Jesus fucking Christ. It's like if you combine, like, the red guy and Kingler. That's a tag. There's no such thing as consensual bore. Is there a tag for that? I don't want to know. They're turned inwards to prevent prey from escaping. Yeah, except he helps you, so what the fuck? He puts you in your mouth. It's really gross. Yeah, there is furries. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I forgot about the furries. But yeah, Chopkins is actually cute. Dolly Grub. I see, the more of these designs I see, the more I'm like, what the fuck was the doll doing there? You know? Like, this actually does look like something, like, again, super cute. Almost hyper marketable. Not that creepy. Not that it's a worm thing. It's really cute. It looks like an EP time toy. I like this. Not creepy at all. Another prop. Oh, okay, that makes sense. See, the ones that are props tend to be like way more marketable, if that makes sense. Very cutesy though. Very, very cutesy. Dusky. Oh, this one's creepy. This is giving Coraline vibes. Am I insane? Did they change character designers at any point? Just curiosity, because like some of these fit the aesthetic of the game very cohesively, and others feel like incredibly out of place. Not like in a bad way, but kind of like the Toy Factory took like a Tim Burton toy turn at some point and just did not go back. Like, yeah, the doll types are all looking very, very different. Like this one's actually fairly creepy, like the really wide smile, the button eyes, like the wood texture on the hair. But the thing that's like weird to me is that we're losing some cohesion in the designs for these. When it comes to like building character design in general, cohesion in terms of like a bigger story is actually super important. Otherwise, you have what we like to call the Fire Emblem Engage problem, where you had a cast of characters that all looked like they could belong to completely different games. And some of these designs for Poppy Playtime don't quite seem to fit into the game's aesthetic, if that makes sense, you know? It's a good design. It's definitely creepy. But would I have expected to see this in Poppy Playtime? Probably not, no. Maybe it's the texturing for it, though, because the shape language still fits into Poppy Playtime, for sure. They had some guys from YouTube channel called Zammy Nation, but they split after creative differences with Mob. Probably the NFT thing. Daisy. See, this one feels a little bit more like Poppy Playtime. The eyes are like so uncannily human. Holy shit. Oh, that's so creepy. Kurt's flower. Oh, yeah. I like it, though, because it does feel like a toy that might try and slice at your ankles. This one never actually appears in the game, surprisingly. At least I think so. Yeah, it's not super creepy, but it's a good design. I feel like they really do nail what makes a toy design good. Like, for, like, kids, most of their designs for toys are pretty solid. Like, kids have very specific tastes. That's why you're never going to catch me being a sad beige mom that doesn't give their kids toys. Kids need vibrant color and strong shapes because that's kind of how they form associations with things. Like, a kid needs a fuck ton of stimulation when they're growing, so that's why their toys are usually bright and noisy and very interesting shapes, because that usually gets them to engage with them. So whoever designed the majority of characters for Poppy Playtime probably knew that. This one was dropped from production. You got why. Sir poops a lot. Okay. This is one of those. Okay. You know how I told you guys earlier that there were like, used to be like baby girl toys? You know the baby doll ones that had like diapers? That you would like feed the baby and then you would wait like 10 minutes and then the diaper would come out wet because like the water would like drip out of the toy. There were poopy ones too, but they never pooped. They just like made a fart sound and then like a poop would appear in the toilet, you know? That's literally one of these. This is like one of those toys that probably just farts a ton. This looks like a prop though. Warning, pooping hazard. It feels like one of those joke toys that you would get for like little kids, you know? Yeah, like the potty training toys. Sophisticated pooper. Generally, those dolls were so creepy. Not really, no. Like, again, you have to remember that a lot of times when kids, like, play with toys, they're learning. Is it like the Minions fart gun? Yeah, probably. But this one feels like a prop. Is them poking fun at modern FNAF? No, it's just like poking fun at those like pie training toys. Kick me, Paul. Oh. Is it dead? Is it dead? This looks like it's been kicked several hundred times. Yeah, it got kicked too much. These are all actually rejected toys. He's fine. He does not look fine, chat. He looks like he's been blunt force traumatized into a different dimension. The funniest part is that this looks like that FIFA mascot for Spain. That was just an orange. Like... Also, like, this shit happens to anything that goes into Silent Hill. If you go into, like, what was it called? The Silent World, the other world in Silent Hill, you just become gross. Like, it's like normal Silent Hill, a fucking, otherworld Silent Hill, mama. The mirror world, exactly. The mirror world counterpart is just like, oh, we kicked it too much. Like, its flesh is exposed. Ew. Oh, in the oven. This is an easy bake oven that's been through some shit. This is just an easy bake oven with googly eyes. We didn't even try, mama. Like, it's like the guy version. This is giving Ban Ban. This is, did we try at all? Like, was there an attempt made here or what? It's still, like, well rendered, but, like, the only thing they did was put googly eyes on it. You know, this has hits on the green side. No. It's chapter 5. What do you think? Oh, okay. So, was there, like, a distinct, like, dip in quality for chapter 5? Playtime. Sunny Body. Like... If these are meant to be rejected toys, I can see why they're rejected, because they're super lame. Like, this looks like a kid's toy that didn't quite make it to market, you know? This is like what happened to Flowey if he had meth instead of got, like, the 7 souls, you know? The reject toys do look like reject toys. It's like those toys in Toy Story that were, like, fucking, like, broken. Or whatever. Like, you know the ones. The 7 illegal drugs. Yeah. It has 5 of the 7 illegal drugs. The 7 meth crystals, and Omega Flowey just fucking dies from, like, an OD, like... Lost media video material? Oh, yeah. Surprise hair. I like this. It's very plain and not at all creepy, but I still think it's cute, okay? It's adorable. It's a rabbit egg. Pet Stone, I mean... Oh, no, Spanish! See what you guys do to my poor editor? He's... Like, Spanish, this is malicious compliance to a fault, dude. Like, this is not a character! This is malicious compliance to a fucking fault! And you wanna know why? You guys did this to him. My chat did this to Spanish. Cause, like, imagine if we didn't put this in and I'm, like, doing my ending of the segment of, like, yeah, like, comment, subscribe, and someone in chat comes in and, like, you forgot the pet rock. Spanish would have fucking snapped your neck, dude. Like... Why? All that and he missed Nightmare Huggy Wuggy. What if... First of all, we're not done. Neck snapped. Next Shadow Realmed immediately. Did you miss Nightmare Huggy Wuggy? Is that a thing? Like... Is that a thing? Because if it's not if it is a thing, if it's not a thing, you're free to fucking snap that Chatter's neck affectionately. It is. Yeah, but a few slides to go. Get me the Nightmare Huggy Wuggy. Just a version of Huggy Wuggy guy. I feel so bad for my poor editor. One of these days, I'm gonna, like, blink and 7 people will be banned from chat and I will know exactly why. Like, if I can snap that Chatter's neck affectionate in Minecraft. Fun time Huggy Wuggy 2. That has to be fake. It's like the red gas hallucination of Huggy. Stop. He put a pet rock in here for you people. You broke him. Spanish. Spanish, this is not a character. Oh. This is just like the barrel of monkeys. Are these made of flesh? Can you eat these? Or are these just like normal toys? It has a name. Oh my god, we broke him. This is just an asset. That's just all plastic, actually. I think this is just a toy. Wait, it's not even the worst one. Oh my god. This is not a character! This is not, what the fuck? Like, why are you taking the malicious compliance out on me? Like, direct your fucking ire at the chat, my guy. Like, this is just... Ah, yes, my favorite baby parts. Like, fucking... At this point, I kind of just respect it. Like, you guys don't understand how after every single one of these streams, when we miss something, Spanish comes fucking barreling in. Like, like, did I miss something? Ah, yes, the marketable baby parts. Wait, no, mummies. Spanish. It's just a lemon! I'm very important to the plot. Is it? Okay, the fact that, like, there's some huge lore with the Mondros. The fact that the chat is screaming limon. Like... The chat is screaming limon. The worst part is that this lemon looks much creepier than the doll with the fucking purple hair. Like... This looks like someone drew on a lemon with Sharpie, and it actually looks pretty creepy. This is a genuine creature. I like the lemon, okay? But why? This is a bucket. Dear God. This is something that would be like in Banjo-Kazooie that like fucking Banjo would throw up into, and you'd have to carry it across the fucking map and give the throw up to like a baby bird, and then you'd get a Jiggy from it. Like, I hate it here. Wait, yeah, no. I was like so into it when we were talking about character design, and now it's like, why are you showing me these things? Oh my god, my stomach hurts! What are we doing here? Why are we here? Just to fucking show for... This is the last one, and yet you forgot Nightmare Huggy Wuggy. As chat very, very friendly pointed out. I think this is the last one on the on the roster. Wholly necessary character. Wait, no prototype or too spoilery. Chat. There's 100 experiments, but I felt like we did not have time. We don't have time for more than this, unfortunately, no. But like, if there are more characters and you guys like the video, we can make more. Okay. Please don't get mad at Spanish, or I'm going to conveniently blink and look away if he starts shadow realming people out of pure ire, okay? I will pretend I don't see it. Like, my poor editor is doing his goddamn best. How the fuck do you not include the main antagonist? Okay, for y'all fucking bitching at the start of this, like, why are we doing Poppy Playtime? Y'all are way too invested. What the fuck is a prototype? Look, we probably don't have time for more than this. We got Limon. Yeah. But here's the thing, right? If there are more characters, if there are antagonists, more stuff like that, like, okay, I'm gonna say this in the nicest way. Sometimes, like, if you guys want to, like, put every single character in this presentation, you can also make them and send them to me or my editors. You guys know that, right? Like, we will go through them, curate them, and take out anything that might be, like, wholly unnecessary. But if we're missing things, remember, we don't play the games. Like, we're going in blind, so, like... We can, yes. I may or may not use them, but at the very least, if something is missing, we could see it, you know? Like, it's allowed. I might not use it for a video, but at the very least, I could see, like, where everything is, you know? But yeah, like... No, Spanish is not my... Dude, why does everybody think I'm married to you? Like... No, my husband is not Spanish. My husband is right here. He's sitting right next to me. He's not in the Twitch chat because he's helping me click the fucking presentation so we can see new characters. Because there's like one person speaking apparently. Anyway, though, we don't have time for more, unfortunately. But if there are more characters... Oh, wait, we missed one. Hold on. One more dipshit. Yeah, buddy! You forgot, like, that. Hubby was like, oh, you missed one. I was like, wait, we did? And then it's like, oh, gamer subs. Mama. Okay, the best fucking character in Poppy Playtime is the character that gives you the energy you need to run away from these horrors, alright? And that is gamer subs, mama! What if I told you that you could fucking combine, like, all the flavors and have, like, a chug of rainbow juice that would give you so much energy that you would just, like, fucking sprint through that factory and get the fuck out of Dodge before all the toys ate you? Because, mama, that's it. This is it. It's gsupps, mama. Absolutely delightful energy, super tasty, sugar-free, keto-friendly, and guys, this is generally the most affordable energy drink on the market. Stop going to the supermarket to get that energy drink that costs, like, €2. Okay, get gsupps instead. This shit is 40 cents per serving, 100 servings per tub. And considering the fact that your maximum serving should be like 4 a day, it's like 4 cups of coffee. It's a pretty good bang for your buck. The flavors last a really, really long time. I've tried so many of them. I have so many of them. I got a bunch of new ones that I only was able to have little sippies of because stupid baby. But point is, like, for example, I gave hubby the bleach one today, which is like strawberries and milk. Very, very tasty. And the sky's the fucking limit. Do you like flavors that are, like, super sweet? We got you, baby boo. Do you want, like, aggressively fruity ones? We got you. Lemonade, tart, acidic, anything you want, gsupps probably has it. You can always ask me for flavor recommendations. And if you don't like energy drinks, never fear. All of these come in caffeine-free versions, which is the ones that I like to drink for the most part, fun fact. They ship pretty much everywhere at this point. They have EU and Australian storefronts as well. But all you gotta do, if you want to get some gsupps, you want to try it out, is use code Kinkimation at checkout for 10% off your entire order, okay? Now, Spanish or Wave, whoever edits this, can you guys also put a little gsupps snippet at the start of the video? Use the meme one, it's actually fucking goated. But I do want to, like, reiterate that this shit is the absolute tits, and if you're trying to kick soda, and you want to get, like, that good energy drink that's not gonna, like, give you a headache, or be super expensive, gsupps has got you, baby boo. And with that, I can all say, if you guys want to see more Poppy Playtime, I don't know why you would, but apparently you would. Let me know in the comments of the video. Guys, when people watch these and they tell me they want to see more, I almost always listen. But I have to see that enthusiasm, okay? Because I do take what the audience thinks into account. So if there's more characters, and if there's more antagonists and things, we can make another video. But let me know. Like, comment, subscribe to the YouTube channel, voice your opinions, make your voice be heard. And yeah, remember, if I said anything that made you amgy, it's just rage bait, baby boo. And thank you so much for joining me. That's about it for this YouTube segment. Let me see if there's any supers to catch up on, and then I'm going to have to go because it's late and I have to go EP.
Lily gets attached to things fast.
I do, thank you. There's like 5 left that you made. We can make a mini segment for it later.
Joey was tragic. An ally for most, but after a disaster, the 3 kids went into panic. The one that was in control was drowned out by the crying kid and the violent kid.
Oh, that's sad. Thank you. Yeah, rage bait. I try not to rage bait people on purpose, I promise.
Design is off, but it was kinda going for the Polly Pocket look. Also,
Yeah.
very fun character and dark character.
Thank you. Can we get a Hubbymation segment to close out the stream? Hubby is busy splatooning. You want to say something to chat before we go, though? Yeah, go for it. I will move my chair for you. Ugh. Oh, you have your music now.
Well, well, well. They asked for hobby segment.
I mean, if you're gonna be streaming
So it's
while I'm
time for
gone,
hobby segment.
what are you gonna talk about?
What do you want me to talk about? Look, ask me a question. I have the wisdoms.
Okay, chat, ask a question. He has the wisdom.
No, I'm telling you.
Me?
Yes, I have the wisdoms.
Oh, man. I'm terrible at asking you questions when prompted.
Okay, well.
Sometimes I ask him really stupid things. Like, I asked you the other day if giraffes know that they're tall.
All right.
Like, do you
Okay,
mean...
no, go away. Don't ask me questions. Actually, don't bother. Just don't bother. How short? It's not that short. So actually,
I'm like 5'4".
yeah, it's pretty normal too.
Yeah, do giraffes perceive that they're tall?
Go away.
Okay, fuck.
God. Splatoon main? I mean, you cannot pick anything. Oh, you mean weapon? Splatter shot?
Yeah, you don't use any...
I don't change the weapon.
I try them, and I'm like, ooh, dirty roller. I mean, I die a lot, and then he, like, sticks with one, and he's like, I like this.
Raiders. I'm playing Raiders.
You liked Side Order, too, though, right? Like, you had to go at it.
Oh, Side Order was great.
Side Order was awesome.
Yeah, I kind of wanted more Side Order.
Me too. I was expecting Raiders to be like Side Order.
And it feels like it's very, very short.
Yeah,
Raiders.
pretty short. Very fun, though.
I think there's like, I don't know, limited mode, but I don't know how fun that is gonna be. I didn't hear much about that.
Yeah, what do you want to play?
What do I want to play?
Yeah, like, what are you looking forward to?
I don't know. That's a good question. There's nothing coming. Well,
This
no, yeah.
year is fucking baked.
I think they're Fire Emblem. But...
That's about it. We're gonna be playing Fire Emblem the Hospital, side note.
Ah, no, you're not.
I'm not, you will.
Like, what's coming? What's coming next? I know there's that Wolverine game. GTA. Well, besides GTA.
Control is. We need to play the first Control.
You do need the first Control.
Yeah.
Wait, hubby favorite Transformer.
I never watched Transformer.
I like the Bumblebee.
What's coming?
Or are you checking on your gaming stuff?
That vampire game, the Dawnwalker something.
They're not
We
sexy.
have that coming.
They're not sexy. I'm not interested.
That Orbitals game, that game that looks like kinda 80s anime. For the Switch. What else is there? I mean, Onimusha is a game that I feel in like every single presentation of gaming.
I feel like I've seen it for the last 2
Yeah,
years.
yeah, yeah. It's like, I feel that have been coming out like 10 times already.
Yeah.
But every time I look, it's like
Yeah.
Onimusha is coming out, and I'm like, didn't that came out?
Already? Yeah.
So, what else do we have? Oh, that fuck-ass Halloween game. Valheim. Wasn't that out like ages ago? Oh, it's probably an early access thing.
I have no idea, Mama.
Hot Wheels game.
Why, like, BlizzCon?
Oh, the Wolverine game.
Oh yeah, like I heard mixed.
Yeah, it's very
Mixed
mixed.
feelings on the Wolverine game.
Very mixed. Like, we have the classic, the women are ugly.
Oh,
We
I
also
mean, they kind
have,
of are. I wasn't gonna say
there's no
anything.
gameplay.
I wasn't gonna say anything when I first saw the trailer, but like, mama, if you fucking put that shit in front of me after fucking showing me Marvel Rivals, I'm not impressed.
It's not so much that they're ugly as in like,
They're
they
too
look like normal people.
They
Yeah,
look
yeah,
too
yeah.
normal. Like, I feel like a superhero should be like an exceptionally either good-looking or weird-looking person.
Yeah, I think for superheroes specifically, like if you look at the comics, they don't look like normal people.
No.
But in these games, they look like, well, people.
Yeah.
Which nothing wrong with that, but I think people were expecting them to look like
Superheroes.
super stylized
Yeah.
women, and instead of that, we get like normal women. So people are like, ew. I mean, it's not necessarily ew. Yeah, like Tokon or like.
Dokkan looks fucking dope, actually. Yeah. Yeah, it's a lack of art style. It's a lack of art style.
Yeah, but it's like the one genre where like okay, you kind of gotta stylize that.
Yeah.
Because all comics are stylized.
Yeah.
So,
The only way you can get away with not stylizing a superhero thing is in like a live action movie, but for a game, you have no excuse.
well, it's a live action movie. Like.
Yeah. Yeah, superheroes were not made for realism. Yeah, I agree. I heard that the Concord character designers were in on it, and I don't know if that's real. I have no idea.
I mean, they could be on the payroll. I don't know if they're like lead character designers.
Yeah,
That's the
you'd
important
have
thing.
to check the credits for that. Is it Hobby Stream? I mean, we're actually over, so we should probably go.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Because I have to go to bed early, chat, because I have to wake up
Just
early.
oh, this Anemo game that kind of looked like it has AI.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Fortune's Weave.
I'm excited for that one.
Trails in the Sky 2.
There's like 50 Trails games.
Dude, the Trails RPG are intimidating.
they're-
People are like, you have to play the Trails RPGs,
I'm
and it's
sorry, I'm not playing 7 games.
like 7 of them, and it's like, holy shit.
Absolutely not.
There's too many Trails games.
Yeah. Alright.
Oh, the Lego Batman game.
Oh, yeah, that one I want.
Do you?
I like Lego games.
But do you like Batman?
I don't know.
Okay. Dune Awakening again? I feel also in this game. Isn't this game already dead?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that game came out and it's already dead.
Yes.
Well, okay, dude. And
Control.
Wait, September the month when everything comes out?
Yes.
Oh, I was like, okay, this is way too many games. The Silent Hill.
Hopefully we can get 6 Game of the Year nominees out of September. Otherwise, I don't know what the Dorito Pope is gonna do except maybe bang some pots and pans on stage while GTA gets the award.
GTA sweep.
Ugh. And it's not even gonna be an earned or deserved sweep like Expedition. It's just gonna be because it's the only thing that came out.
I mean,
But it might be deserved in some fronts, like if the game is good.
we also have Bloodborne CD Trial.
Oh, but that's like just the trials for Dustbloods, right? Or is it the full game?
I think it's a full game. I'm not sure. Minecraft Dungeons too.
Ooh, that one fucks. I played the first one and I loved it.
Something that looks Korean.
Yeah.
Oh, and that's about it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a ton of shit for September.
Everybody's scared of GTA.
Everybody's scared of GTA.
Ugh.
Dude, GTA is like... You wanna know how I could describe GTA?
How?
You know when you're playing Smash Bros.
Yeah.
And like you're having fun.
Yeah.
But you're shielding a bit too much.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
And you're like, okay, well, whatever. I have to defend myself. So you're shielding a bit too much. But then your enemy breaks your shield. And you get that like crack noise. And then your character is standing there like an idiot.
Yeah.
And then you know it's the end of your career.
Yeah.
Like, you're just standing there. Your enemy never... Whenever that happens, the opponent never just kills you immediately. They always have to style on you.
Yep.
And you're just standing there.
Like
now
an
you have to
idiot.
take whatever...
Like an idiot.
Yeah, they're gonna fuck you in the ass, and you're gonna have to take it. Well, that's exactly how GTA has the games industry.
Oh yeah.
Like you're already staggered.
Cheeks.
Yeah, the gaming community is already staggered. The shield is broken, and now you just gotta sit there and
get
watch
it.
whatever fucking thing GTA wants to do, and you're all gonna take it, and you're gonna love it, and it's gonna be the next 10 years of gaming.
Please God no.
Goodbye.
And that was Husband, everybody! Alright, guys, I will see you tomorrow for Gen 1 character review for Pokemon. I don't know how we're gonna make that presentation, honestly, because there's been remakes, but like, we'll see, all right? I love you guys so much. Thanks so much for joining me tonight for Poppy Playtime. It was insightful, honestly. And yeah, I'll see you soon, okay? Bye, love you, bye.